Till my headphones went out. I've been thinking. I don't got no charger. Ooh. Yeah, I got to have it too. But this ain't gonna go good. Yes, sir. Cause you know this is my writing utensil. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-dum, ba-da-doo. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-dum. Boom, boom. Ba-dum, ba-da-doo.
ROJAY is the way you
I've been thinking a lot about everything we've been dreaming. Will we ever make it out of this season? Where we seem like we're defeated and we taking beatings and life keeps repeating. So I get on my knees to pray and ask the Lord why would you give us all these gifts and then hang them out to dry? I would think that you would only want the best for us, but everything is at its worst and we can't take no more.
I don't think it's bad, he's done nothing wrong.
So you telling me that we're in control of it?
Let's look at ourselves, we're the ones that fall.
We gotta step it up and get on with it. Let's do this. It's time to stop making excuses. Let's suck it up and go make it happen. The only thing that you never have is what you grab. The only thing that you never have is what you grab. Let's do this. It's time to stop making excuses. Let's suck it up and go make it happen. The only thing that you never have is what you grab. The only thing that you never have is what you grab. Oh, we cooking with drinks.
Sorry.
You good, baby?
Let me get where I'm at. What did you say? Let me hear it. I'm gonna say all right. Well, you starting it.
What do you want me to go? I'm gonna start at 61 every time from now on.
Okay.
All right, you good, baby? Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
I can see it, how to achieve everything we've been dreaming. But first of all, babe, you gotta believe it. Tap into what's in the inner, just keep thinking bigger. Remember you're a winner, now stop acting like the end game is just magic. Don't you think this is predestined? God prepared us for this madness. You've been tested, tried and passed it. Take them hits like you a savage. Hold your head up, babe, don't panic. If we work hard, we will have it.
Let's do this. It's time to stop making excuses. Let's suck it up and go make it happen. The only thing that you never have is what you grab. The only thing that you never have is what you grab. Let's do this. It's time to stop making excuses. Let's suck it up and go make it happen. The only thing that you never have is what you grab. The only thing that you never have is what you grab. Till next time, we out.
Bye, you guys.
All right. This a spot, ain't it? Come on, content.
That ain't crazy. Look.
That's actually pretty cool. So I'm gonna go ahead and go through those real quick and show my.
Shoot! I be like, man, all these snaps. They be like,
There it
blink, blink,
is.
blink.
It's in the sampler. We can go ahead and just like that. Done. Thank you guys
Yes.
so much. Really.
I be pissed off.
All right. Aside from,
You
and
can
as
go
you
through
guys
some
can
of
see,
them
I
we
can
play.
go right in here
Yes.
and I can go to my snares. And when I
Cadence, Dwayne. I know where to go. I found this. Like a drummer. Like a drummer. Add the triangle and the wah. Second half. That's the one. Oh, Jesus. That's a vibe.
We live. What up? What up, y'all? How y'all doing? Let me share. Let me first start off by saying Tammy Valier's new thing out right now. Y'all go stream that new thing merch out right now. ROJAY.com. Y'all go cop that. Gang gang. Live now. Okay, let me share. Yeah, that's the vibes. I'm gonna ask Shiy what we're working on in a second. Babe, what you want to work on today? Vincent, what up, man? TJ, what up? Hey, Vincent, I would love to get you on the next band edition, so I want to talk to you about that. Tomorrow, band edition, part 2. The homies are coming together again. They wanted to do it early, so we're doing it again this month. So that's the vibes. I don't know what we're working on tonight, if anything. But y'all tune in tomorrow. That's gonna be really special. Yeah. The merch collaboration with Tank Simple makes sense. ROJAY.com. My sound go out when my sample rates change. I opened the wrong program. So hold on. Yeah, we still here. Okay, cool. Yeah, simple makes sense. ROJAY.com. Babe, you got anything you want to say? Our son is coming in March. Gang. That's an exciting thing.
Literally 8 weeks away.
The Shall put the registry in here just in case y'all want to get Jameer something. One time for the one time. So we happy about that. Is there anything we want to announce other than that? No, we just happy to be here. We have no agenda today.
Yeah, we could just talk to him today.
Yeah, next weekend we are starting Saturday. We're gonna start back working on Tammy stuff, and
I'm gonna tune some
do you have
vocals up
enough
here.
P16s for everyone? Actually, TJ, if you have another one, we need one more. We need one more. Yes, bring one, bro. We need one more. That's crazy. Yeah, we need one more. And we got Shalia Bryant in the building. What's goody, girl?
Hey, gang. Let's
So,
go.
Shalia, what you work tomorrow? You working tomorrow night? Bro, we may need a mixer or something too to be able to plug up more than one of Tank's stuff. I'll bring 2 just to be safe. Okay. Yeah, come. You're not working tomorrow. You want to come through to the band edition tomorrow? Let me know. Bring your sister too if y'all both can come, and your daughter. Let me know if y'all can come through. That'll be good to see y'all, and I think y'all will enjoy it too. Oh, never mind. You preaching? So yeah, that's the vibes, bro. TJ, you're gonna have to come early because we gotta figure something out. It's gonna be at 7 at my church in Rocky Mount. If you're gonna be there that early, dang. I almost want you to do the podcast if you can come that early. That man said 1:30.
Yeah, if we can come that early. TJ.
If you can come that early, I want to get you on the podcast and then we can figure out all the line stuff. Hopefully Tank be with me all day and hopefully Chris be with me all day too, so we could just hang for real and make sure everything is perfect so we can be on time. So you can come as early as you want to. We just gonna be chilling. I want to get you to do the. If you can come that early, I want to get you to do the podcast though.
Yeah, that'd be real good.
Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Y'all, we don't got nothing. I think we just gonna talk tonight. My wife said we just gonna talk tonight. How's everybody doing? What you want to talk about, babe? Hold on, my sound gonna go out again. One second. Two, it didn't go out this time. What you want to talk about tonight, sweetheart? Okay, perfect, bro. That's perfect. I went by the church too, and I put another mixer there for Dom, but unless you got a Behringer power cord with the little spec things in there, the little pointy things, I lost one of them, so I'm supposed to have two, and I can't find the other one. But I've been looking for it though. It might be in that bag right there. It's the adapter. It's the power supply that got
that bag real quick.
Hold on. It's the power supply that got
You looked in all those storage compartments or that?
Yeah, I did. But I got the mixer hooked up because I got to use my talkback mixer for myself. It ain't in there. I'm going to try to look for it tomorrow. I'm going to try to find it. But yeah, my wife said we should just talk tonight. So the thing that comes to my mind to talk about, baby, is goals and like ambition and goals and like destiny and like timing. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like how you can be young and have a vision or feel strongly that you've been called to do a certain thing, and it could take so long that you stop believing that it's possible.
Yeah.
And then when you're ready for it, it starts to manifest in a different form than you expected.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
We got Brandon Barnes in the building. What's up, bro? I think we are living a version of things happening when they are supposed to happen, not necessarily when you expected them to happen, but when you're ready for them to happen.
Yeah.
Like everything with our son and the lives and the podcast and the band edition and the relationships, just kind of organic, long-lasting relationships that are turning into like partnerships and production production partnerships and stuff like that. Tammy is another example. Like Esther's in the building. What's up?
Let's go.
So yeah, it's just a situation where sometimes God may show you something early. He may show you something when you're a teenager that may not manifest until you in your 40s. And every day between the day he showed you and the day it manifests is preparation season. And preparation season can be 3 decades.
Yeah. Or 3 months.
Yeah, depending on what you need to be equipped to do the thing, and how willing you are to learn the lessons. I think God couples, from my experience, there are situations that could have only come with time. DJ, what up? DJ, you coming tomorrow? There are some things that can only come with time. And then there are other things. Esther, you what you doing tomorrow night? There are some things that only come with time, and then there's some things that we kind of mess up on our own. Some things that we're clearly not disciplined enough to sustain, some things that we're not mature enough to achieve. I know I've been in spaces and places where if I would have tightened up a little bit, things could have been different. Or if I would have focused, things would have been different. Be running a little late.
The darn devil tried to throw a easy.
All right, bro, that's cool. I'll make sure you can get in. It's gonna start at 7. Of course, we're gonna be there early just to do the whole making sure everything works thing. Hey, let's go. Esther says she tuning in with us tomorrow.
Yay, let's go.
So yeah, that's gonna be dope. Tomorrow's gonna be dope, and tomorrow is just another. That's a good thing to talk about. What's happening tomorrow is just an extension of who I've been my entire life, and it's just kind of manifesting in a different form at a different time. I'm very grateful, and it is very humbling to have relationships with people who are willing to come together to do a thing.
And to be excited about it.
Yeah. It's crazy to me. I still be tripping that the homies are willing to pull up. They like the closest person still lives almost an hour from where my church is. The furthest person like lives, I don't know where Tank lives, but he like took off work to come. And if you know me, I'm not that guy. I'm not the weird dude that's trying to get over on people. So I still be in awe. I still be in awe to know that the homies will pull up like that, because they don't have to. Esther, thank you. So it's crazy. TJ, the songs, one of the songs, TJ, one of the songs I know you know. Another one of the songs I think you might know. So yeah, but tomorrow we are doing 2 songs that I have stems for that I did in church. But the boys don't know the arrangements of the songs, and that is strategic so that we can teach. What's the word that I use, babe? So that we can teach retention. I want us to teach what it means to be in an environment where you have to learn something on the spot and remember it. So nobody's gonna know the songs. Love, the person you are, man, made a major impact on my life. I can say, yo, DJ, I appreciate that.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate that. Yeah. So the two things that we're focusing on tomorrow is simplicity and retention. That is the main focus of tomorrow's live with the band, is simplicity and retention. So I want all the musicians. This one is going to be for musicians again, specifically to teach that. And then in the future, we're going to like incorporate some more stuff. Just had to do that last night at the rehearsal. Yeah, man. I just read the last part. TJ. But yeah, it's yeah, like just going back to the days of having to actually use mental power to keep up. Like there used to be situations where that would happen. Like we would go in situations where we ain't know nothing. And it's like, well, all right, so what's the intro? This is the intro. What's the chorus? This is the chorus. What's the verse? This is the verse. What's the bridge? This is the bridge. Before this chorus, do this special, or do this thing, or don't forget to play this thing, or accent right here, or hit the floor tom with whatever the thing is, the thing. Set this up, do this, do that. And like to be able to teach it from my perspective and their perspective. I'm even thinking as far as like possibly talking through it from everybody's perspective, because everybody learns different. There may be one person that say run it from the top all the way to the bottom. One person may say like run the chorus for me over and over and over. They were throwing all their old songs at me. Everyone talking about, oh, you got a nephew. Oh, we. Take me to the water. Give me a B flat medium rock.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yeah, that's funny. So yeah, that's what tomorrow's about. But I think it's crazy, like I was saying, I think it's crazy to oh, let me say this. When you have good intentions, when you have good intentions and your heart is pure, I'm learning more and more every day with the different things that's happening, man. People will be there for you.
Yeah.
Like when you really have good intentions and you're trying to do a good thing to serve people, like people come out like I'm see, I can't. It is a crazy thing to know that people will pull up and be a part of something just off the strength. So I think that's wild. Bae, you want to say anything about it or anything?
I appreciate everybody that's willing to come through
Yeah.
and sacrifice time. But the key to it for me is the excitement to do it. You know, it's not, oh, well, let me check and see. Not really sure if, you know, I'll get back with you, or, yeah, I might be able to do that. Let me check and see what I got going on. No.
Yeah, nobody did that. None of the people that's coming did that.
It's just literally, I would love to be a part. And people who wish they could be there, like, dang, I really wish I could. But
yeah, they got this thing or this thing, yeah.
Yeah, it's stuff like that is, it means a lot. It means a lot to my heart because it blesses my husband.
Yeah.
So I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I really, really appreciate that because he has a good heart. He has a great and wonderful heart.
Yeah, so.
But I want to go back to
Brittany Monche in the building was goody.
that conversation you was having earlier about
Timing
and all of that stuff.
Yeah, I was talking to one of the bros last night, Chris. I was talking to Tank. I actually talked to Tank and Chris Darden on FaceTime last night because we were trying to figure out the whole drum percussion thing.
Mm-hmm.
So Chris is playing drums, Tank is playing percussion.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, I think that is very that speaks volumes to Tank being our big brother.
Mm-hmm.
To be because some people will look at that as whatever they would look at that as. And Tank was like, yo, if little brother coming through, I'm going to play percussion. And then went as far as to not just say I'll play percussion, but he bringing like percussion instruments. Like he's like loading his car with percussion instruments and like bringing all his gear. Yeah, TJ, that's where we got the problem at. Thank God I just thought about that. That's where we got the hiccup at. Tank is gonna need to mic some percussion stuff and play his SPD S-pad. And I got one line, but we probably need a mixer to split that one line. If you got a mixer that can split that one line, please bring it.
You said how many mics?
I'm thinking 2 mics. I'm thinking 2 mics and a line for the pad, so like a mixer that got at least 3 channels, maybe something like that. And we just use one line or maybe 2 lines if we can, like, cause I'm thinking about like just taking the the bottom. Dang, that's genius. So you can link it. Yo, this is getting dumb. Tank is in here now. You can link the 2 X32s together?
I thought you told me that.
Man, if he tell me in these comments, I'm blowed. Because then Tank don't have to have limitations.
Yep.
Yeah, so now Tank nobody has to have limitations. Tank can have a stereo left and right. Godly. Tank can have stereo percussion and then have a third line for the pad, which can be stereo because he got the X32. And but the thing is, it's just a direct box. That's the only thing. But we'll figure it out. I mean, like the snake. Our snake is only 32 channels, I think. But anyway, TJ will figure that out. So yeah, we got to come in early. Tank is gonna be here early. But what I was saying was, Tank is the big homie, the most experienced one out of us all. To be like, yo, I'm gonna play percussion. I thought that was crazy. But him, myself, and Chris were on the phone talking about the percussion thing, and then we went into a conversation about timing and how you can be doing something for so long, even when people are not watching. And some people can think you're doing too much. Some people can think what you're doing is unnecessary. Some people could think it don't take all that because nobody's watching. You're rehearsing for a concert and you're rehearsing like it's a tour in an arena and only 5 people are going to come. Or you spending 6 hours in a rehearsal where nobody's going to be at the show. It don't take that much time to do that. It takes all that and more. Absolutely, Chris. And then what happens is, if you listen to, like, being able to endure those times when nobody's watching, God will set you up where the thing that you were doing that entire time when nobody's watching, he'll put you on a platform where you're doing the exact same thing you were doing with only 3 people in there. And now it's 3,000 people in there. And you're not shaken by it because you prepared when nobody was looking. You conditioned yourself to be ready for whatever came to you before there was a platform. Like Chris, man, he was at his grandma's church for what seemed like a lifetime. And I remember him used to he used to want to do certain stuff, but he would be like, man, I can't because I'm here with my grandma and she needs me. All else fail, I'll run. Yes, sir. If people think you're doing too much, tell them to go. Yeah, find less. Yes. And yeah, so yeah, like he was playing at his grandma's church for so long, like in a small town. I remember when he was younger, we used to see him in Rocky Mount at the convocation because his grandma's church was under Bishop F.C. Bourne's church, and I used to do their convocations with like Milton. But of course, me and Milton were really close we still are close, but back then, when I say close, we were like together every day. So, so I started playing at their convocations and the classic and stuff, and I would see Chris, and he was just little Chris. He had his sticks with his pops. He would play the songs with his grandma. He would go to her church. He would do his thing, and here he is in here now. Like he would do his thing with his grandma, and very humble, very loyal, locked in, rocking with his grandma, doing stuff for her, doing stuff for his cousins, his family. Like doing concerts, doing rehearsals with people, doing events where nobody was there and he's still pushing. And it's like, to see where he is now, it is a testament to perseverance. Like, I said, the live that we're doing tomorrow, I was doing that when I was 12 and 13 years old, when won't nobody in the room but me and the homies, with the sole objective to, Tank, stay faithful. Like, our objective was just like, let's master these songs. TJ said he cool, I guess. TJ and Chris must have a love-hate relationship. I don't know how their interaction is going to be tomorrow, but I'm starting to notice that through the comments that they really have a love-hate relationship. But
TJ
yeah,
is the hatingest brother I have.
Hold on, I'll be right back, y'all. Hold on.
But I love him. TJ, you Please, okay. Let me say this: we will have a good day tomorrow, TJ. You will not. You won't do nothing extra. We will have. Oh, y'all got the same birthday? But back to you, TJ. We will have a great day today. I mean tomorrow. Nobody will get on nobody's nerves. You'll treat me nice. I'll treat you nice. And all will be well. Right, TJ? So Chris said, laughing my butt off, that's my birthday. No, he said that's my big brother, man.
Oh yeah, I be laughing at them.
And he was like,
He told me I let you live last night. Something I'm working on.
come on, TJ, man.
Oh yeah, Tank. Oh yeah, Tank is the host, and that's the crazy thing. Tank is going.
Bro, come on.
Tank is the host, and the funny thing is, Tank playing games, but
he's a great host.
we may mess around, and Tank always be the host, no matter who the guest musicians are, because we ain't the key. Y'all just stick around. But yeah, what was I saying? You want me to keep talking, or you was talking?
No. Go ahead. Why did what Tank?
Why did the chickens cross the road? Why, Tank? Why did the chicken cross the road, Tank? We love you too, Chris.
Brother.
Why, Tank?
Tank.
Tank gonna be the host tomorrow. I'm ready. Tank, please tell some jokes tomorrow.
Tell us tomorrow.
Yeah, don't give it away, Tank. Save it for tomorrow. It's probably too late.
Mm-hmm.
It's probably too late.
Get them punchlines together, Doc.
Oh, we might can steal some. TJ. We gonna have to put it back before we leave, but we may can steal some mic lines and just make all our talkbacks one channel.
From the fellowship hall?
No, like inside. We not doing no background tomorrow, so we might can steal some mic lines. They didn't want to become chicken nuggets. Tank! Wow. Tank, don't give away no more of your jokes. Save them for tomorrow, man. Tank. Brittany throwing tomatoes. Brittany throwing tomatoes, Tank. Hey. Brittany throwing tomatoes. Hey, but yeah, staying faithful, and I'm gonna let Chris say he's going to do the podcast, so I'm not gonna go in detail of his story because I want him to tell his story and y'all to see him tell his story. But man, it's a powerful story of being faithful and perseverance and just humble beginnings and just.
We gotta get Chris on the podcast too.
Baby, that's what I just said, boo boo.
Oh.
I said I'm not gonna tell his story because he coming on the podcast and I'm gonna let him.
I wasn't listening. I was reading.
Woo, y'all.
You will not do that.
Woo, y'all.
Okay.
Y'all need to give Shiy some faces in the comments. The faces she be giving me, I need y'all to find some emojis and gifs. She need to get got for that one.
I wasn't paying attention. I was reading.
So yeah, that we're gonna be together. So I'm gonna have TJ on the podcast. I hope TJ said yeah. I don't even know if he agreed to it. Chris is gonna do it. I don't know if we can do it. I don't know if we'll be able to pull it off tomorrow.
DJ, don't laugh at him.
Not, but yeah,
cut it out, bro. It ain't funny. He ain't funny.
These are the vibes. She was reading comments.
Thank you, Tank.
Tank gonna take
I
up.
really was.
Tank always
reading
gonna take up for you, man. I think that's. I think that's noble. He's a noble big brother.
Cause he's my big brother.
Yeah, he's a noble big brother.
You know, He saw me.
He must have saw
me
you reading.
reading.
Oh yeah. Let me get your water bottle right quick. You done with it? I think I put it there.
No, you didn't. I just put that there today.
Oh, I need to get some water. I'll be back. Because we just talking. I'm
Can
parched.
you bring me another one?
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's crazy that the homies showing up like that. And they are very talented and can be doing anything else with their time. For real.
Exactly. That's why I be saying what I be saying, man. And y'all do it like literally. Huh? What? Yes. Y'all. But yeah, like I was reading. I don't know why he trying to play me.
I got a cold one too. No, I just got lucky and didn't freeze. That one got a little bit of ice in it though.
Okay.
But yeah,
Let me take this thing out because they ain't paying me no money.
yeah, but timing. God's timing and perseverance. What did Tank save him? Save him, Tank.
Shiy,
Remember that time you gave me words of encouragement? Do the talk back. You did.
I can only imagine what I said. I can only imagine.
I don't remember that.
Bro, I can only imagine what I said, man.
You walked up to the talk back and started talking to him.
It couldn't have been right. I know it couldn't have been right.
That's hilarious. But yeah, so it's, yeah. Jay. I know the one like 7, 8, 9. I do know that one. I thought that's where you were going with it.
Oh my God.
Tank jokes are trash, Brittany. It was to that dude, Josh. I'm weak. That was playing drums, I think. I think he talking about Josh that was playing drums. I ain't sure. But Tank, your jokes are not right.
That's that park boy.
Liquid penny. Some water do taste like liquid pennies though.
Listen, but when it's cold, like you can't even. No, it really does. When it's warm, it's not good. But
Liquid
when it's
penny.
cold,
I got to keep it PG. You do in church. You do in church.
Lord have mercy.
You definitely got to keep it PG in church. Brittany, you coming tomorrow still? Brittany and Imani and them were planning to come, but I haven't followed up.
These boys is crazy.
Hey, TJ and Chris be going crazy.
Yes.
They funny.
This boy stupid.
Yo, this is crazy. Hey, y'all want to know the crazy thing? Everybody's from North Carolina too. Shout out North Carolina. TJ, the girl is in the building now. He talking about that's Cameron Lewis. I hope Cam come in here because you just tagged him too. UGLY? Question mark? Tank, shut up.
Dang.
You. Who you? 2-5 in the building. Gang.
Well, I can't really.
My wife is the only non-North Carolinian in the crew. But we love that. Oh, so let me tell y'all this. All right, it's story time. Tank, I'm about to get them story time. I first seen my wife when I was how old?
9.
I first seen my wife when I was 9 years old. A little boy seeing a little talented girl. He's googly eyed.
Where did you see me at though?
Redbud, Holy Church, Rocky Mount, North Carolina, Fall Gospel Classic, Luther Barnes, FC Barnes, the whole Barnes gang. They did this convention every year. I saw her there. I'm 9. I see her. I'm like, that's gonna be my girl. You're going to have to help me tell the story because it be blurry.
I was singing.
She was singing and I'm like,
Me and my
oh my
sister.
God. She's so amazing. So then I'm like googly eye and then, yeah. So I'm like, that's going to be,
Right.
yeah, that's going to be my girl. Good old Redbud. Yeah, we all know about it.
Yes,
So, we there. I'm like, that's going to be my girl. I don't even know how you came back up. Hey, loves. TJ from Virginia.
TJ.
So she be in Carolina now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm 9. She gonna be my girlfriend. When's the first time I actually talked to you?
When
Tell the story.
Jamario.
Shout out Jamario Artist. That's another one of our amazing North Carolina brothers. One of the incredible, the incomparable, the extremely talented Jamario Artist. Folks call him Jam now. So Jamario introduces us.
They been calling him Jam.
Yeah. So Jamario introduces us.
Yeah, at the new Redbud.
Yeah.
We were like 14.
And what was Jamario's introduction like? What did he say to you?
He said, "This is my cousin."
Yeah.
He said, "This is my cousin, Jamal."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Hi."
Were you attracted to me at all in any way? Or you like that's just Jamario's cousin? You won't check it for me like that.
Remember.
Okay.
I honestly do not remember.
Okay.
I was like, okay, hi.
Because at the time, Jamario was playing for Damon. Was I playing for Damon?
I don't think you were.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think you were. Well, you might have been at that time.
Yeah, by the time he introduced you to me, I might have been playing with Damon, but I'm not sure.
It might have been like real new, but
TJ said, so that's a no. That's an absolutely no. She was not attracted to me.
I was not. No,
TJ,
no.
I definitely agree.
Listen. I was not paying attention. It was so much going on.
Just like she was reading them comments. It's the same
Yes.
as when she was reading the comments.
I was literally not paying attention.
That's all right.
Shut up, DJ.
Hey,
'Cause
Cam, in here, please defend yourself.
Listen.
Because they just put you on, they just call you a substance abuser, Cam. Please. Hey, Cam, what you doing tomorrow? But they just called you a substance abuse user, so you might want to check on your boys.
Oh my God. But no, like, I really wasn't paying attention. It was so much going on. I had so much on my brain that day. I remember. I had a lot on my brain. I'm so weak. Oh my God, Tank, shut up.
Tay. So yeah. So does the Ray Braswell story happen after Jamario introduces you to me?
It was before.
Oh, so go back. So we got to go back.
It was before.
All right, so go back before.
I had never met you.
So you didn't put 2 and 2 together with Jamario and Ray?
No, I still didn't know that Ray was.
Okay, so now she has to go back and tell y'all the Ray Braswell story. Go.
Yeah, like, cause we went to Light of Peace.
Shout out Light of Peace.
Yes.
Lonnie Braswell.
We went to Light of Peace and we had to sing
How
there.
old?
I was like maybe about to turn 14, like 13-ish.
Okay.
Still singing Well Done. We actually sung that song that morning. It was a church service. We sung that song that morning. We went in this back room where they had like some food and some stuff. Ray came back there. He was like, yo. He was like, man, my stepson is in love with you. I was like, at first, I was thinking he was talking to Kayla. Because you know me, I'm like, I'm chill. I'm the baby. I ain't thinking about none of that. So, I'm like, you talk about me? He was like, yeah, my stepson, he come in my studio every day and look at your flyer.
Oh, they had a poster in there. Ray used to put album posters on the wall, on the door and stuff.
I was like, I didn't, honestly, I didn't really.
Believe it?
Yeah, like, I didn't take it serious.
No,
I was like,
he won't lie.
who was your stepson? But
yeah,
then however long later,
Jamario introduces us.
Introduces
You don't know
us.
this is the same obsessed boy.
No, I have no idea.
Hey, you hush.
idea.
You hush, TJ. Low key. Hey, low key. I was cyber stalking her on MySpace. I can tell you the pictures right now, but I ain't gonna do her like that. See,
No.
I'm not even gonna describe the MySpace pictures that I was stalking, but I definitely was cyber stalking. You act like I ain't told you I was cyber stalking your.
You told me, but you
the
know,
fact that I
people
keep
can-
saying it make it like.
Yeah.
So I'm cyber stalking. Ray tells her that. Jamario introduces us, and then what happens?
We don't talk.
We don't talk. Okay. At this point, I'm cyber stalking, even though we're not talking.
Yeah.
I'm sure I am.
Yeah. We don't talk. So, yeah, MySpace. 2 years later. Yeah. 2 years later. I'm in Birmingham, Alabama,
Let's
just
go.
minding my business. You
Yeah.
know, the Quartet Convention.
Shout out to the Quartet Convention.
Went every year just about. I'm minding my business. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm looking like me.
Yeah.
So I come downstairs at
Yeah.
the hotel. This is my hotel. To the event. This is my hotel.
Yeah.
I come downstairs. We come down the elevator. Come out walking. I feel somebody looking at me. Like I can literally, you know how you can feel somebody looking at you? I literally can feel him looking at me. So I just keep going. Like I was just like, okay. So we're talking to Bo. Like we're talking
Oh, shout
to
out
Bo
Jonathan Bo Peep Sauls. She's talking about Bo. When she say Bo, she's talking about Bo Peep Sauls,
Yes.
Wilson, North Carolina.
Yes.
Revive. At the time, we were with Good News. I was playing keys. My stepdad Ray was playing drums, and that's why we were there.
Yes. And I'm trying to think if Ray said something and like introduced you to me.
I don't know.
But then once I looked at you, like I remembered your face a little bit, but I was like, I don't know where I know him from.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't think about it. I couldn't think. So anyway, I see him, like we wave because everybody said, hey. So I wave.
Am I sitting down and you're standing up?
Sitting down.
But I'm sitting down like.
Yes,
I'm
like
sitting
he's
down
sitting down like this.
Like, boy, she fine. I'm chilling like, boy, she finer than a
Like he literally.
She had on these oversized army fatigue
I
pants
still got the picture.
with
man.
black, like mid to high heel boots.
Yeah.
And like a fitted sweater, right? Black.
A long sleeve black shirt. And I had my hair down. My hair was long too.
Boy.
So yeah.
Hey, I bind that spirit, DJ. We the same age.
Yeah, we the same
You
age.
get that spirit out of here.
We are the exact same
We
age.
the same
We are
age
3
now.
months apart.
Daggone right. Bind you, DJ.
So after that, like I'm walking out and I could still feel him looking at me. I was like, God have mercy. So I get in my truck, we go eat, and then we go to the event. He gets there before me. Like he's there before me. We go to the event. I'm about to walk up the steps and I see him coming towards me like right here. Like, mind you, I'm about to go straight up the steps.
Oh, first I have to give them.
He's coming this way.
I have to give them the backstory. So, when I saw her at the hotel, mind you, I've been cyber stalking her. I've been cyber stalking her on MySpace. I've been obsessed with the poster. And I don't know if I told Jamario I liked her or not, but he did the introduction. So, y'all know, since I seen her when we were 9, she already my wife. I forgot to say that part. When I saw her when we were 9, I'm like, that's going to be, like, that's my forever right there. Like, that's my wife. Little old boy talking about that's my wife. So then when the introduction and the Ray thing, all that happened, I'm like, dang, man, this girl bomb. Boy, I got to figure this out. So, but at this point, I ain't really like, I don't have the confidence to speak to her. So we're just chilling, preparing to leave. And they just, I don't know what we're waiting for. I'm sitting there, I'm not paying attention to nothing. She come walking by me. I'm like, whoa, that's her. Oh, shit. So, of course, I don't have the guts to say nothing right now because I wasn't expecting that. But I'm like, if she here, that means she going where I'm going. That means today is the day. I got to figure, hey, I got to pull some courage from somewhere. So now it makes sense. Okay. So I told myself, like, I'm going to figure out a way to talk to her. That was the thing. Like, I was psyching myself up, hyping myself up to get the courage to be like, yo, we going to do this, bro. Don't be scared, bro. If this going to be your girl, bro, you need to talk to her. You need to figure out what you're going to say. 20 hours on the phone. Hey, you hush, Tank. hey, Tank, don't put my business out there like that, Tank.
But no, like honestly, TJ, there was no pickup line. There
All right,
was
now
no pickup
tell her what
line.
happened. Tell her what happened.
So I'm about to walk up. You should have went to
Oh,
So I was about to walk up the steps, and here he comes. He's like, "Are y'all sitting upstairs?" I was like, "Yeah, we're sitting upstairs." So we go upstairs. I don't know if he comes like immediately, but we go upstairs and we sit on the balcony, like dead front center. This is the first time I saw Lisa Knowles. Like dead front, sit on the side. It wasn't center. It was on the left side. So here he comes. Like, mind you, we're at the front of the balcony.
yeah.
Okay,
The balcony. Yeah.
There's only one more seat in front of me, and it was nobody up there hardly. So he sits dead in front of me, like right in front of me, and I'm holding my little brother. So right in front of me, and I'm like, okay, he for real.
So what's your thoughts?
Like when you came and sat down.
Chris, I'm weak. Chris said, "Did you sing God's grace to her?" That won't out yet. But
At
what
all.
happened? So what happened?
So like he sat in front of me, and I was like, okay, he's serious.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's trying to prove a point.
Mhm.
This is okay. So let's see how this goes. So I don't know if he started talking to me prior to Lisa Knowles singing, but I think they came up like immediately.
Mm-hmm.
And Lisa was running her face slam off
In
killing
Lisa fashion.
so
This is early Lisa Knowles.
bad.
This is people just discovering like Work on Me and all that. This is when nobody
Yes.
really knows who she is as the leader of the group.
Yes, y'all listen. She killed so bad. So she would do certain things, and I did it too. And he gonna turn around. You know how you give like the you killing faces and stuff like that. I'm like, man, come on now. So he gassed me. You know what I'm saying? He was gassing. Sweet nothings, exactly. But no, like he was gassing. Like he was like, dang. He kept turning around. I don't know if we actually had a conversation or not.
Hush, Chris.
Exactly. I honestly do not remember if we like had a legit conversation or not.
I think we were talking back and forth eventually, but not at first.
Okay. But at the end of that story, he ended up getting my number. So
How did I ask for it?
I don't remember.
Me neither.
I really don't. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't remember the conversation. The only conversations I remember were while we were dating and just talking about the future.
Uh-huh.
But
that day you don't remember how I got your number.
I don't remember how he got my number. But
But I succeeded,
do.
guys. I need some hearts. I need some hearts and I need some claps in the comments because your boy
Y'all,
succeeded.
Y'all, he might not have had a pickup line, but
That boy said y'all were communicating in runs. I might not have a pickup line, but what?
But the boy smelled so good. I was like, oh my God, what are you wearing?
So when I sat down, when you already like, ooh.
Yeah, like, dang, what do you have on? Like, I love smell good. So I was like, what? And it wasn't like hurt my head. It was very
Yeah.
fresh. And it was just real nice.
They don't even make it no more. Tank, that's
At
when Ray
all.
used to put us on the oil, bro.
And he told me what it was. And I was like, can I have it?
Yeah,
I
you did ask me for it.
asked him.
Did I give it to you?
Do you think he gave it to me?
It was
No.
back at the hotel, so I couldn't have gave it to you right then.
It was at the hotel, and I asked you to give it to me, and you was like, something happened. He stole Ray back.
No, I had my own. He bought it for me. He bought so he had this site he would go to. So he would let me see what I like, and then he would buy me a full bottle of it, and it was one of those things where he bought it for me and I wore it that night.
He had somebody for that smell good right before.
Oh,
Yo, but no, like, that's one thing about him. Like, I never had to. Thank you, Jesus. I am so grateful. I never had to worry about him smelling bad. He never did.
Amen.
He always smelled good. Always.
Ooh.
But yeah, that was that story, right?
Yeah, so I got your number.
Yeah, and I don't know if we started talking like
Right away?
immediately.
I don't know. I don't remember either.
I don't know, but a lot transpired. A
Yeah,
lot transpired.
a lot.
A whole hell of a lot.
That's a whole nother story. We got to do another podcast about
God
that.
knows we do.
Cause boy, and when she say a lot,
Y'all know exactly
she
what I'm talking
mean
about.
she mean me.
Yes. I mean, me too.
Cause at this time,
Me too.
At this time, how old are we? At the Quartet convention, I'm
We're
not
16.
playing. So I haven't started playing with Doc yet.
No, not to my knowledge, no.
So
Because
that's bad. Leah
that
became my
was-
girlfriend right when I was about to start playing with Tank and them.
right before you was about to start.
So you know what that.
It's a word I
Wait
want
a
to
minute,
say.
but wait a minute.
It's a word I want to say.
Too
so
much
bad.
happened. So that means all of that stuff happened within a 3-year span.
Yes, sir.
3-4 years.
Yes, sir. All that.
No, we had to be 15. We could not have been like 16 years old that day at
We
the
were
Quartet convention.
16, sir. We were 16.
I started playing. I had to start playing with Doc like right after that.
Probably so, but that was January.
Yeah, and I started playing full time with Doc summertime.
Yeah, that
Where
was
I
January.
turned, am I right, Tank? I started playing with Doc summertime, senior year. I turned 17 in July. Yeah,
Right.
Tank is, yeah.
Yeah.
So I
all
turned,
right.
yeah, so.
I know I
So-
know my timeline. Don't try to play me. I might not pay attention.
So you have
But
to,
I know.
you have to imagine this. I'm 16.
There's a word I want to use.
I just graduated high school. I know Shiy gonna be my wife,
But
but I'm fresh out of high school on the road with Tank and Will and Chris.
kills.
Wow,
Yeah.
that is something,
Yeah.
because Tank can attest to this. Now, Tank, yes, I finally get to set the record straight. Tank, can you please tell your sister I won't wildin' like that? Please.
Tell
I used
me
to try to tell her like,
Anything.
no, I used to be like, bae. There were, because bae,
You were wildin' enough.
I was wildin' enough.
You were wildin' enough. I got enough stories
Jesus
to
Christ.
know that you were wildin' enough.
Just this, boy.
Okay.
Yo.
That's all we need.
I'm 16 years old, about to turn 17. I leave home on Thursday morning. I never come home till Monday afternoon. I'm out. We are God knows where on a consistent basis.
Yeah.
Wow. I was not sweet. I ain't had no... Boy, I'm ashamed. I won't
No,
wild
he wasn't like that.
Yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't. Because I wasn't.
I like
And,
that.
babe, you was... Oh, my God. So should we just talk about it like transparently to help people?
Yeah, I don't care.
Okay, you were really far away. And like, I knew I wanted you to be my forever. But then there was just things happening like right around me that were enticing sometimes.
Sometimes.
Not a lot of times. Because the thing about me, I've always been this guy. I've never talked to a lot of girls, but I talk to,
Wait a minute. So let me ask you something.
oh, snap.
What is your definition
I had
of a lot?
I had to keep a charger for him. Yeah, my definition of a lot is like 5 or 6
At one time.
at one time.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. At one time. Y'all.
Tank.
5 or 6 at one time.
The
okay?
homies, hey,
That's
The homies is in here.
Look.
That's real life. The homies in here.
You're acting like I wasn't who I was. I am well aware
because they was checking
of
for
how
her
it
too.
goes down.
They was checking for her, dog. So she better not play no games.
I said, y'all, didn't I say both of us? I clearly said both of us.
Yeah.
I did. I said both of us.
They didn't mean anything. Tank, I can't even talk.
That ain't all the way true.
That
ain't all the way true. That ain't all the way true. That ain't all the way true. Sorry, bro. You tried, but the truth, that's real cute.
The truth about me, if I decided to spend time talking to a girl, she meant something to me. Like, cause I can't. Oh boy.
Yeah, you tried it. You just clapped yourself up real good to lie.
Oh yeah,
because that was a show enough.
Jamaica King in the building. What's up? That's very wow.
Hey,
Jamaica,
Mika.
what's good?
Hey, Mika, love you.
And then Tank said maybe one.
No.
Tank, maybe no. Actually, Tank.
No.
Tank. Now we have to. Okay, so do we? Okay, so how do we play this, y'all? This can get really
ugly.
This can be really transparent, and we could keep it 100, or we could be real cold. Do we be cold or do we be 100? How do we want to?
I don't think we should be naming, but I think we should keep it 100.
Okay, so we're not gonna name, but we're gonna keep it 100.
Yes.
Okay, so Tank, there was a girl at home. That I really, really liked.
More than liked.
There was a girl that Tank knows this. I'm not gonna name. Okay, so let me set the record straight.
We're not naming.
For everybody who's watching this video.
Yes.
We're not naming any names.
Yes.
The first real girlfriend that I had, I really liked her.
And she's amazing.
She's a dope person.
Yes.
She was driving. I wasn't driving. You wait a minute. You wait. You let me tell the story. You wait, and you let me tell the story.
TJ, you're so stupid.
Hey, you wait.
Yo, that was so strong.
TJ, you wait, because I wasn't. Because here's the thing. This whole time.
Yo.
Hey, and another thing.
You
listen. But here's the thing. Let me talk. Between the comments and your laughing, I can't talk. And y'all not about to do me like this.
Listen.
Y'all, my V card was strong this entire time. Let's be clear. I have not been sexually active. And that's the thing I used to try to tell her that she didn't believe. The one person that had the car. The person that had the car. No. Yo, wait. Wait. Jamaica, don't be weak. I can't breathe. Wait, because I got a story to tell y'all. I did lose my. Wait, Chris, wait. Let me talk. Okay. So I did. Oh my God, I can't get it out because I think I lost my virginity the same year. Yo, wait. Do you know? I need a witness. I need to call Steve.
What?
I need to call Steve. I didn't have a car. The first time that I ever had intercourse, Steve took me over there.
You dirty dog.
So listen, when I tell you these boys is my brothers for real, they not just pulling up off like no whim. Like,
I don't know if it was the same year.
Yo, I was not a womanizer. You gonna let me tell the story? So I did lose.
Y'all know. Okay, so let me put this out there. And you had a nerve to play. I want to live so God can use me. Look. So listen. He really wasn't like terrible.
No, if I liked you,
he really wasn't terrible. It was
Jamaica.
Really? Yo, so listen, like it wasn't terrible.
No.
It was not terrible.
I'm
but
confused though. A lot happened in
a lot happened
at
in
one
a
short period
span
of
of time because a lot happened.
Whoa! If the timelines is making, I don't know if it's making me a cheater or a
Very
lot of
much
things.
so. Oh yes, so.
Or,
yes.
Wow.
Oh
guys.
yes, for sure.
Okay, so let me
sure.
set the record straight.
For sure.
Playing the organ, sinking. Yes. But okay. So let me set the record straight. There was a girl in high school that was my girlfriend. And that's what you're referring to.
Yes.
I really liked her. But the first girl that I was ever like in love with was the girl in Wilson that had the car.
Yes.
That's what we're gonna. Oh, that's what we're gonna say.
Okay. Yes. I'm on Shy's side. Let's go.
The first girl that I ever fell in love with.
Yes.
She was from Wilson and she had a car. So the car was like I don't know what kind of car it was.
We don't need to talk about the car.
Okay. But it was a blue car. I will tell y'all it was a blue car.
Okay.
It was a blue car.
There we go.
So TJ is in here. TJ will be here tomorrow, y'all. TJ playing guitar tomorrow. The other TJ Chapman. He's in here right now. So
Let's
technically,
go.
Shaw was the side piece. No, and that's what I'm about to explain. So wait. Y'all keep getting out of control. Tank, the one girl that you are thinking about, is that the girl with the car?
Good God.
Let's make sure that me and Tank are talking about the same girl.
Oh my God.
Tank is the girl
Tank,
with the
please do not lie.
Tank
if it's a no, say no.
Tank is the girl with the car who you are referring to as the one.
Okay, yes.
Okay, so we're on one accord.
Okay.
Okay. So the girl with the car, that's my girl. I love her. But I'm only
like crazy.
Yeah, but I'm only seeing her when I'm in Wilson. I'm in Wilson Tuesday and Thursday, so I probably never seen her then.
Yes.
But then on the weekends, I saw her one time. She came to the
Shut up, TJ. TJ, shut up. Did any of your influence come from
GTD got the what does GTD stand for? Hey, but let me tell you something. I ain't gonna Tank is my big brother, so I'm not about to put no blame on nobody.
He said I didn't know about high school.
Okay, yeah, Tank. So there was a girl at home with the car that Tank knew because that was home. That was in Wilson. I spent a lot of time with Tank.
Yeah.
I ended up spending a lot of time with this girl. I really like this girl. Like I really like this girl. Fast forward, I don't know what grade I'm in. Like I'm in high school, but I'm not a senior yet with her.
No, you're like in 11th grade.
Yeah. So then there's this girl at school that I really like. But this whole time, y'all, now this is what I'm about to tell y'all. I messed up bad. I'm going to tell you why I messed up bad. Because there was the girl that was my girlfriend that I really, really liked in Wilson. Then I started talking to a girl in high school. And I was talking to Leah too. They weren't the girl at school, the girl that with the car. We kind of stopped talking because something happened where it was kind of something happened. But the girl in high school was me testing the waters with a girl I ain't got no business with because of what she owned. And then I was infatuated with that because I'm like,
that was different.
Yo, this is nice. But whole time, Shiy is going to be my wife. This is the crazy part about it all.
And you said you want that bad.
This is really not bad though. Hey,
Yo.
so listen, but I'm like, she's so far away.
Yeah.
We talking on the phone. I know she entertaining dudes.
I was.
Like, so I'm not like.
But I was honest about it.
But we not like on no. That's the other thing. I won't honest.
Yeah.
But we weren't on no official junk because we weren't close to each other
Until September
but
of that year.
But we had. Wait. But we had an understanding that like we'll probably be thing. It was kind of like we're probably gonna end up off a forever thing, but it won't be until we're old enough to move around on our own. So we're talking. She know I'm talking to other girls. She know I got a girl in school. Yada yada yada. We moving. We shaking. Yada yada yada. Everything is good. So we officially get together in September.
September of that year, yes.
But the thing about it is,
Yeah.
So that's happening, and I'm talking to girls back at home, and the vibes is cool. Like I lead with my heart first. I'm a very passionate person, so
absolutely.
the vibes are cool, but it's like
September was crazy.
I knew she was forever. So how did we even get to like, okay, we're gonna be together? What was the like thing that said who initiated us being a thing?
You.
Okay, I initiated us being a thing.
Yeah, you said.
So man, Tank, I need a timeline. If I started playing with Doc when I was 16, about to turn 17, I played with Tank and Will and Chris for some time. And then they stopped playing and I started playing with Ray. Spanning them. So when that time I did the 3-way, I got to tell y'all about the 3-way. The day that I did the 3-way, Jason was there. All that happened in 3 years?
That was in a hotel room, sir.
Yeah, but I'm saying like it seemed like that was forever.
Yeah.
It wasn't that long?
It really wasn't that long ago.
Okay. So Tank and them are playing.
All of that happened in 3 years.
Oh yeah. I got that HTC and mess around and 3-wayed.
Me.
Ooh.
On the phone with somebody else.
Okay, let me tell y'all about the 3-way.
I mean,
let me tell y'all about the 3-way. I'm in the. You was playing with Doc around 10 p.m.
Until 12 midnight, but after hours.
Hey, so let me tell y'all about the 3-way. Let me tell y'all. I'm in the hotel with Jason Britt. Rest in peace to my big brother Jason.
R.I.P. bro.
I love Shiy, but there's this girl around the crib.
Not around the crib. Nope.
She was far, but she was in the state.
Not around the crib.
She was
Not around the crib.
She was like
in the crib, but not around the crib.
She was like 2 hours away from us, but some kind of way. Man, this is good and I'm telling these stories.
In the crib, but not around the crib.
So I'm talking to her, but me and her know we not a thing. Like, I like her. She like me. I don't know if she's serious, but like we just flirting and like talking that talk. And I'm attracted to her because I'm not going to put my business out there. Evidently, I have a type. So she fits the mold. Wait! You're not going to do that. So am I right? I do have a type. Ish. Am I right by saying that?
I mean, in that sense, yeah.
In that sense, but not in a like physical sense, but in a criteria sense.
Yeah.
She meets the criteria of what I'm head over heels for. Right?
Yes.
So I'm talking to her.
Yes.
Hey, let me tell you what this dummy did. Let me tell you what this dummy me did.
And by dummy, he means
I'm on the phone with Shiy. First, and then am I on the phone with her first?
You on the phone with me first.
And then I'm like, I gotta call you back. Did I act like Jason needed? What did I say to get off the phone?
You lied. I forgot what you said, but you
I
lied about
something. I clicked over to the girl.
I think Jason needed to use my phone or something like that.
Something
my charger. Or
something stupid that I put Jason in.
Yes.
I click over to talk to the girl.
Yes, he did. That's exactly what he did.
I merged the call, Chris.
I'm just sitting
let me tell you why.
So
Shiy just listens. She listens. Yo, and then I call her later. I remember what you said.
Yeah. What'd I say?
So listen, let me tell you. Let me tell you. So I call her later. I say hello. She say, so you love her? I said, Jason. He's like, what? I'm like, yo, I just Miss, I'm like, what you talking?
What you talking about?
What you talking about?
Okay.
What you talking about?
I'm the worst person you can say that to.
What you talking about, man?
Listen.
Man, listen. No, when I told Jason, he was crying.
Laughing.
Jason was about to start wheezing. But let me tell you why Jason was wheezing. Because Jason loves Shiy. Mm-hmm. And Jason loves this other girl. Mm-hmm. And they are big brother to, he's big brother to both of them. Mm-hmm. So they both know I'm with Jay. I always room with Jay. If I'm on the phone with Shiy, she talk to Jay. If I'm on the phone with the other girl, she talk to Jay. So they know Jay in the room with me. So that's my, like, he making sure I'm straight. So yeah, I click over. I talk to the other girl. Shiy just listens. Yep. Never says, and I'm talking. I'm talking. I'm like buttery. I miss you when that. I'm like going. And she like snickling and saying the stuff back, and we boo caking.
Barely.
She was barely saying it.
Barely.
So we do.
It wasn't like that.
Was I even going in crazy?
You were. Oh, you were.
I was landing on thing, and she was like, "Boy, you're right."
Yeah.
So yeah. So that happens, and then I call you back, and you like,
the line.
Yeah, I was just talking reckless. So,
crazy. But it was like for real for him. Like it wasn't. No.
I liked both of them.
No, but listen, no.
Okay.
You didn't like both of us a lot. He loved this girl. And I don't know if it was like real or like puppy, but it was heavy. So heavy that I wanted to drop something on his head.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? If it's like that for real, I probably should just back away. So I told him, I was like, that's my words, like my initial words. So you love her. Okay then. I mean, what y'all think about this?
How old are you?
16.
Okay.
So think about this. I was probably turning, if it was the next, I was turning 17. Yeah, I was turning 17. I'm trying to think. When was the not Albany, the What You Call show?
Oh no, Dudley calling me. Let me text him.
When did the show in Florence happen, the big show? When did that happen in the year?
I don't know.
Well, anyway, it was right before that time. God, it was a whole lot going on, Jamal. But yes, it was right before that time. So being a young lady,
right,
knowing where, you know, my heart was for him, but also knowing that I had my heart somewhere else too. He knew that. Well, it was on accident, but he did know. And I couldn't really be mad, but I was mad.
Why couldn't you be mad, and why were you mad?
I couldn't be mad because I was in the same boat, some kinda.
No, y'all don't downplay.
I'm not downplaying because
she used to have them puppy dogging.
Listen,
they used to be like, whoop, whoop, whoop.
I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about you.
Yeah,
so it's like your heart versus my heart, not their heart versus the other person's heart.
So you saying you was loving another dude too?
Yeah, you don't remember?
I remember. Yeah. I mean, I know, but I don't know if you gonna be honest to the people.
Yeah, why wouldn't I? I mean, you spilling your stuff. So like,
she was loving on somebody too.
Yeah, like not in my area. It was far away from me, but I was, and I was trying to figure out. Like, I knew in my mind, I was like, this ain't it.
The other dude?
Yes. I was like, this ain't it. This can't be it.
I knew the girl that I was talking to won't it either.
I was like, this can't be it. This is too, It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel right. It feels great, but it doesn't feel right.
Yeah.
So, like at that time, both of
Yeah,
them.
cause you finally done put yourself out there.
Yeah, like that's what I'm telling y'all. Like
Y'all, dudes was. Let me tell y'all something.
they were angry.
Dudes was so head over heels about Tank knows because Tank was around. Y'all have to understand.
People would lie about.
She starts off as a 9-year-old girl singing like a woman, and then she just grows into that, and it just becomes a thing. And the older she gets, the finer she get, and the better she's singing, the more platforms she on. She that girl, right?
Stop it.
She I'm talking about she's national, like no matter where she going, no matter what state, like she that girl, like y'all that's that girl that be singing that song. Y'all that's that girl. So it's like dudes was over there at her feet too.
But yeah, he's not lying. He's really not lying. He's not lying. My mama.
And she
Hey,
loved to
Mom.
have, she loved to have her little boyfriends. let's get on you. Shiy loved entertaining her little boyfriends.
I did.
And she just won't merge no calls. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go on and set the record all the way straight.
Yes, I mean it's true. It's so true. Like y'all gotta understand. Like I was traveling everywhere, so everywhere I go, somebody trying to get my number. Most of them, the answer was no. But you know, there were the select few
That was cute.
or whatever. And, you know, it was all right. But by the time I met him, there was like, okay. There was one that I was hush. There was one that I was actually like talking to for real.
Yeah, she had to choose.
And I mean, it was out there because it was on my MySpace, y'all. Like, I wasn't, like, just tripping.
Yeah.
I had pictures of whoever I was with on my MySpace.
Because she loved entertaining her little boyfriends. I'm telling y'all. She got a kick out of doing that.
I did. I mean, I did. I definitely did. But it wasn't nothing crazy. Mind you, my V card is still very, 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 very strong.
Very strong.
Very strong. Like, all the way strong.
Yeah.
So, then...
Hey, put them waters on that glass. With the cold one anyways.
Huh?
Put that cold water on that glass. Yeah.
Ain't nothing there.
All right, cool.
But yeah. So then... Oh, Lord, people coming in here. So then...
Oh, snap. We're going to have to change the subject.
No, it's
top
cool.
5
I don't
full
care.
of boyfriends.
I
The top 5 on MySpace, full of boyfriends. Hey, that happened to me
No,
though. Hey,
no,
Tay,
but it did happen to him. I was very smart.
Tay,
No,
my top
No.
5. Hey, Aunt Lily, my top
Hey,
5
Aunt Lily.
did get me in trouble one time, Tank.
for sure. What was it with me? I don't think it was. It was not. It couldn't have been with me.
I don't think you were the one that was mad at that top 5 thing.
No, I wasn't the one. No, it wasn't me.
No, someone got mad because
Me.
you got on the
Number
top 5.
1. I got him one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But y'all,
somebody
like-
was tight.
But listen, like, here's the thing, though. Even in all that and more,
A lot more. Jesus Christ. This the light work. We light work.
even in that and more, like, we were still, like,
We was rocking.
very cool and very understanding.
It was the-
until
I did something real crazy.
he did something real stupid.
And what did I do?
We were at the what was it? It's the Florence gig, the big thing. That's when
The
your
Blockbuster.
thing got stolen. The Blockbuster.
Y'all gotta y'all wanna know. Now we gonna bring the full circle story because it's involving the same girl, right? The same girl that I merged the call with.
Yes.
Okay, now tell the story.
Yes.
Now tell the story. Tell the
Yes.
story. Tell the story.
So on my way there, like we're always at these events, okay? So on my way there, we're talking, It's like, can't wait to see you. I can't wait to see you too. Okay. Excited. I'm always cute, so I ain't worried about it. So we get there. Mind y'all, this is a huge building.
This is Florence Civic Center.
Civic Center. This is a gigantic.
It ain't that big. It ain't stadium, but it's it's big. It's huge for Quartet.
It's too big for me to be running into people.
Okay, to tell your story. Okay, yeah, it's a big place in that sense. So what happens? Tell the story.
It's too big for me to be running into people.
Okay, what happens?
So I'm sitting down.
Yeah.
I'm chilling.
Yeah.
And we're texting back and forth.
Yeah.
We're texting back and forth. I notice his text get real slow. So I'm like, okay. I ain't stupid. I'm like, all right. Let's see. Let's see how this plays out. So, mind you, my sister is always with me. Kayla is stupid.
Yeah.
My sister doesn't have a filter. She don't care who you are.
Yeah.
What you got going on. None of that.
Yeah.
So, she's with me. And, you know, my mama is always like, if one go to the bathroom, the other one got to go with her. I'm like, okay. So, Kayla comes to the bathroom. Don't we know this when the text gets slow? I'm telling you. We know. So, listen, like, okay, my sister comes with me. She goes with me to the bathroom. Okay, cool. Whatever. So, I'm always ready. Yo, my sister here, I'm always ready for whatever. So, I go to the bathroom and I text him and he ain't text me back. I come out of the bathroom and I run into the sister of one girl.
Wait, okay. I'm following you. Okay, I'm with you.
We here?
Yeah, we here.
Okay. So I run into the sister of one girl. Mind y'all, at this point, not really too many people like me. Okay.
Why not?
Not really too many people
Why
like me.
they don't like you?
Because of you.
Why because of me?
Because in that sense, I guess you could say I was number one-ish, and it was felt. But whatever. So this is what happened. I come out the bathroom. The sister sees me. You know, they fake like me. So they be like, hey, hi, how are you? I'm like, I'm good. How are you? And I keep going about my business. I keep walking. And the rest of that particular family, it's a whole bunch of them. The rest of that particular family is walking with the other girl and her family coming like this towards me. So I'm like, Lord Jesus, be offense.
So do you have a clue that that's what's happening?
What?
Do you know who these two girls are?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, continue. We're going to have to go back to how you know who they are, but go ahead.
I must say, you doggone right, Shakayla, you did not know what was going on. My sister, I did not tell her because my sister is a firecracker, okay? My sister is a bomb.
Chris is a fool.
Waiting to go off. So I did not tell her, but I told her the aftermath, and she helped me cuss him out good. Okay, so listen. Okay, here we go.
So we get into the juicy part.
Yes. So I go sit down, and I'm waiting for him to text me back. He ain't text me back. I'm like, okay. I wait. I said, are you good? Text. I was like, you okay? Like maybe 30 minutes later, he texts me back. Yeah, I'm good. Okay. So the concert is going on. The show is going on. People singing and everything. So I get up. I go back outside because my godmom was there.
Mm-hmm.
So I get up. I go back out in the lobby area, whatever. And I go around the other way. And I see this joker posing, taking pictures with both of them. at the same time. Girl, you should have told me. With both of them at the same time.
Tank, where are you, Tank?
Y'all.
Tank, where are you?
Y'all, here's the thing. He didn't know I saw him.
I need Tank, man.
He had no clue that I saw him.
I need Tank. I need
yes,
Tank.
girl. Yes. Yeah, Tammy, I'm not lying to you. Jamaica, I swear for goodness. Listen.
Look at Kayla. Look at Kayla.
So listen. So this what happened. So I get mad, but I can't really be mad. But I'm mad. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I was really at this point, I was really like giving my heart to him. So this is what happened. So Tammy, fight. So listen, this is what happened. After the show, he noticed I didn't text him. I ain't been texting him this whole time. I ain't say nothing to him. And then he texts me. He's like, are you leaving? I was like, yeah, I'm already in the car. And then I think he got scared. I think he got scared a little bit.
I don't remember, but
I was like, I'm already in the car.
If I didn't get scared, I should have been scared.
So he was like, I want to come see you. I was like, no, you can't come see me. I was like, at this point, I don't want to talk to you no more. He was like, what? What happened?
Because mind you, I didn't know she saw me.
He didn't know that I saw him. I said, at this point, you can keep whoever you want to be with because it ain't me.
You said that?
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Kayla's sitting in the front seat going in. Tell that.
Kayla, do you remember this?
And I'm sitting there hurt. And
Kayla,
like,
do you remember this? Like you were hurt?
I was hurt.
Oh, man, I'm sorry.
I was hurt, but I couldn't be mad.
Yeah, because you had your little boyfriend.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. But they didn't mean anything close to Jamal.
Yeah.
Nothing close. I was like, bro, you can keep all them. I'm good. I literally broke up with him and did not talk to him anymore until some other time.
Y'all hush. DJ tell me I know he cried because they know I be crying. And then Jamaica talking about I broke down.
Listen.
Let's go get let's go get him first and pray later. Yeah.
Yes.
Pray about it after.
But y'all like I stopped talking. Like that's when we like really broke up. We broke up. And then later on.
How old were we? So I can understand what's going on.
I think at this time we were 17.
This stuff happened fast.
It did. We were 17. And I'll never forget because I was at somebody's church.
Mm-hmm.
I was at somebody's church.
Mm-hmm. You just lost your train of thought, didn't you?
What you call Mama's church?
Okay, don't say no names.
Before she passed
Get back
away.
in the mic.
But anyway, and married him.
And did.
So, but anyway, I was at somebody's church, and I remember talking to him, and him calling me and telling me he was finna work on that same girl's album.
Which?
I said, you finna do what?
Which I ended up not. Where is Tank? Where is Tank at? I need help.
I said, you finna do what?
I ended up not doing that, by the way.
It don't matter. He said, I'm finna work on, we in here now, blah, 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 blah. I said, okay. For real.
Where is Tank at, man? I need Tank.
He was like, yeah. I was like, all right. Well, you go ahead and you do that. Like, God pulled on my heart. I'm telling you. Because it was me that reached out to him again. It was me that reached out to him again. Because I knew. They going in.
Kayla going crazy. I'm logging off. I tends to get in my feelings even when this SBO
Be over.
over. Yeah. I thought
But
you said,
listen.
dive on them. I said H no.
But y'all, so like, yeah, like he pulled on my heartstrings, like had to, because mind y'all, I'm not ugly, so of course I had options. I had plenty of options, but I didn't care. I didn't care. Like that wasn't what I wanted, and I could see that who he wasn't who he was going to be. Even then. So it wasn't a thing where I was too much concerned with what was going on in that moment. I just needed him to understand who I was to him. Exactly, TJ. Conceited. Conceited? Shut up. I was not conceited. But I'm saying that to say I didn't have to be with him. And I didn't have to go back to him. And he didn't have to accept me. But I texted him and I told him something to the effect that even though I really don't want to talk to you, I know that I need to. And I don't know what he felt. I think honestly, playing it back in my head, he was being funny when I text him. But after a while, he realized being funny was not going to get anywhere with me.
Oh, I was trying to do what I be doing now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to lighten it up.
No.
Oh.
You was like, oh yeah, for real.
I was being arrogant.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
He was like, okay.
I'm sorry.
And I was like, look, don't go too far. Don't go too far because I will change my mind. But no, like seriously, I knew that there was a deeper connection with him than I had ever experienced in my life. And it wasn't, y'all, we were so cool that you would really think me and him were more friends than anything.
Yeah.
Like, the relationship that we had was like, yo, this is my dude.
Yeah.
This is my dude. This is a person that I can't really live without, and I can't see myself not having him in my life.
Yeah.
Even if that meant for us to just be friends. And so I reached out to him. Trust me.
What happened?
We still. Oh, should I look at there? We still, we had a hard time.
Cause something happened after that.
Yeah, God knows,
Jesus
yes.
Christ.
So,
So when did we turn 18 in this story?
so the next year we turned, because I had been.
So have we
finished
talked about
school.
the Miracles of the album at this?
We turned 18 first.
We turned 18 first before we even discussed it?
I don't know, because one time you were
That
around.
was a long 3 years.
It was. You were around your stepdad. We were on the phone because he had already talked to us about a record.
Okay.
Yeah, and you were around him, and he was saying, okay, we could do a record. We need to do a record.
Okay, I kind of can remember that.
But then I was talking to you about doing something
For yourself.
for myself.
Yeah.
Like, we were kind of having the conversation of me doing something for myself. And that turned into relationships.
Yeah.
So, oh my God.
Because I'm still on the road at this time and we do relationships. That's the part of the story I wanted to tell.
The road.
Yeah, but I needed to do this first to tell that part because I didn't want to jump. That's what
Yeah.
made me start from the beginning.
Yeah.
So you keep going.
But no, if I keep going, then that's a jump because
but don't jump. Just stay. Okay, so we got back together.
we got back together.
What happened after that?
I mean, we stayed cool, and then
What did I do next? It was that bad?
what's the name of that school at the street, the college?
The school up the street.
Edgecombe Community College.
Yeah. Edgecombe. Let me.
Outside of Edgecombe Community College. And
I don't remember that. I don't remember Edgecombe Community College. I don't remember that. All right, you might have to. And then what else?
and okay, all
I
I'm
remember
gonna
Cracker
say
Barrel.
is
I remember Cracker Barrel.
okay.
Is that what you mean? That's
yes,
what you
yes,
think?
yes.
So it's not Edgecombe.
Not
it's Cracker
Edgecombe,
Barrel.
it's Cracker Barrel. But all I'm gonna say is car.
This Cracker Barrel.
Yes.
No, I know that story clearly because I thought the boys told on me, and Jesus told you. To this day, did one of the boys tell you?
Who?
Jesus told you.
Who?
I got to tell that story. Because this is when I thought one of the homies snitched on me. And I swore the homie snitched on me. This what happened. I'm talking to Leah. We doing our thing. But I meet
Who
this.
coulda
But
snitched on
somebody wanted to introduce me to their niece. And I ain't gonna cap. She was fine, yo. And I'm like, man. Dude, like, yo, man, I want you to meet my niece, yada, yada, yada. I might just, you know what I'm saying? I meet the niece. I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. I'm supposed to be focused.
Yeah, but who was this? I don't remember.
We got to tell that off air because
okay.
you said no names.
Yeah,
so,
no names.
I'm introduced
I
to the niece.
remember the face.
I'm introduced to the niece. We talking or whatever. I go see the niece at work. She's on break.
He's saying the niece, not Denise.
The niece. The dude's niece. I go see her at work. She works at a restaurant. She's on break in the car. I walk up to the car. We talking. We just talking regular. I'm glad I saw you, yada, 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 yada. And then I kissed her.
Mm-hmm.
And then I went home. Shakayla cannot handle this. She said, bye, y'all. I'm weak. So I kissed the girl. I go get in the car. So listen, I kiss the girl. So mind you, it's Cracker Barrel. I kiss the girl. We out. Oh, that's somebody's phone. So then we out, and then that's just that or whatever. Shiy calls me. We need to talk. Okay. Butterflies already in my stomach. I had a dream.
Mm-hmm.
What was in your dream? The niece. Yeah, I kissed the girl, y'all. I kissed the girl who I went to go see. A guy.
All I could see.
A guy. Wait, I'ma tell it.
Okay.
Shh. A guy introduced me to his niece. His niece was fine. I can't lie. We didn't talk like that for real.
Exactly.
But I kissed the girl and then I left. All right, I'll talk to you later. Okay, cool. Shiy hits me. We need to talk. I'm like, oh.
It wasn't the same day.
No, it wasn't the same day.
It
No.
was a while.
Yes, it was a while, but I ain't gonna tell her every day. So she's like, I had a dream, and I'm like, I had a dream.
I don't want people to think I'm psychic out
In
here.
the dream,
That's why I'm saying it was
in the
time
dream.
between.
In the dream, I saw something that looked like a big warehouse.
Yeah.
This is what she said. I saw something that looked like a big warehouse. I couldn't tell what it was, but it looked like a big warehouse. She said, I saw this car. Y'all, this is what she said. She said, I saw this car. Because I don't remember much, but I remember this. She said, and a girl was in the car. And then she stopped and she said, and you kissed her. I said, my boy done told on me. But then I'm like, did I tell him? I don't know if I told my boy. I think I did, but the first thing that came to my mind, somebody ratted on me. I'm like, there's no way. Somebody ratted on me. And I thought somebody told her, but she turned it into a vague thing and made it a dream. I thought she was lying.
That's a lot of energy.
Hey, I did, because I ain't never met nobody who have dreams and see stuff.
That's a lot of energy.
That's why I live for Jesus, because I'll sure catch you.
She'll catch your eyes.
So, yeah, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What? The homies told me. Yeah, I know it's real, bro. I know. Shiy was the first person that I ever met. Because I had never experienced people that had dreams before. I'm like, somebody told her, bro. And it took a long time for me to like accept that she really saw that on her own.
Yeah.
That's why I'm faithful to my wife, because she don't be playing right. Me, I'm a dreamer. Thank God for that gift. I'm weak. So, yeah. And then what happened after that? Did I try to deny it?
You did.
God almighty.
You did. You did. You denied it. But then I was like, look, I'm not here for you to just like act like it didn't happen. I know it happened. I know it happened. I don't just have dreams about stuff. I knew it happened.
It definitely happened.
And then he was like, he never like fully admitted to it, but he never like denied it no more. Yeah, he didn't deny it anymore, but he never admitted to it. But I knew it happened.
Yeah. And then me and that girl just ended up never talking again for real. Because I was like, I got so scared. I was like, Snell, no. I was scared after that. I'm like, no way. Because I don't need her. I don't. Y'all, that's. I'm getting nervous right now. Think about it.
I mean, I'm sure he didn't like. I wasn't showed everything. I'm glad I wasn't, because we probably wouldn't be together.
Yeah.
But he didn't show me everything, but he showed me enough.
Did you see? Did you have any other dreams?
I did. I had a couple of dreams that I never shared with you.
Okay.
And I didn't want to, because I didn't want them to be true.
Oh yeah, true.
So I just didn't come to you about them.
True.
But y'all, at the same time, well, when I had a boyfriend, you and I weren't together.
I don't think you were never not entertaining someone though.
When we were together?
Yeah, I think you always entertained somebody.
Honestly, it was that one person. Y'all.
You gonna tell them about the text message?
Yes.
Oh my God, it's about to get juicy.
So
Let's go. It's about to get juicy.
So
story time. Yeah, go and put yourself on that chopping block.
So I had a best friend in middle school, and yeah, whatever. So during high school, however that played out, I don't even remember. But anyway, we was cool, real tight. And I was telling her, I was like, yo, I want him to know what I got going on. I want him to know what I got going on, because I feel like he can handle it based on
he done put me through
his track record. So, she was like, you sure? Like, you sure you want to tell him that? I was like, yeah, I mean, what's the problem? So I ended up, I used to call them big longs. Like, I ended up typing up a very long text message that I was going to send. And I sent it to him. I pretended like
she sent it to the wrong person. I was
sending it to my friend. And just like confessing, just like, oh my God, I really like this person, but I really love him.
She sent it to me as if she accidentally sent it to me.
I sent my true feelings
to me as if she meant to somebody else.
As if I meant to send it to that friend. Doing it like that is, I think that's what pissed him off. But I forgot what happened. Like, I forgot what you said.
It was nighttime. I don't know. I think I was done gigging and I read it.
Yeah, he read the whole text.
I don't know if I was with Doc or doing something else, though.
I don't know, but I forgot what I forgot how he responded. I think
I was tight though.
He was hot. He was hot about a lot that he shouldn't have been hot about.
But was that the maddest I had ever got?
No.
Okay, cool.
The maddest you got was when somebody lied on me and said they had sex with me and they didn't.
Yeah.
Y'all.
You said that with your whole chest.
Yeah, I was still a virgin.
Yeah, she was still a virgin, y'all. Yeah.
And I ain't even gonna say that out loud because.
Yeah, don't be messy.
I'm not being messy. I wasn't gonna be messy, but I was just about to say. Like that. I wasn't even in a predicament where I could even do something of that sort.
Yeah.
At all.
Yeah.
So yeah, but yeah, that happened. I liked the other dude. God, I'm so Lord, I thank you, Jesus. I liked the other dude, but I don't know how I knew, but I just knew that he was my future. You know what I'm saying? Nah, they being messy for lying. They really were.
And we probably got to talk about that one day because that was something that shouldn't have happened. That was it was bad.
It was real messed up. It was like one of those things where it's one of those things where people want to taint something that they can't either have or don't have access to, or really just to be messy, or just to talk,
or just trying to brag.
Like
I think it was
at least brag about something that happened.
Yeah, I think looking back on it and knowing how things are now, from a very mature place, it was meant to be bragging because of who Shiy is and was at the time. If it were true, it would have been a trophy thing. So the lie was told to flex.
Yeah, and then the one witness I had lied too.
Yeah.
Like, y'all a bunch of...
Yeah.
Yeah. For what?
Yeah.
Like, for what? For what? Guys, it's me. For what?
Now I want to fight. I'm weak.
Exactly, girl. I was young. Like, why taint somebody's reputation when that one person's reputation is actually okay?
Yeah.
Like, and I mean, me personally, I wasn't going to allow them to do that. I was even in a position where I was ready to set some stuff off. Once we did...
You can't say that.
I can't say that.
Because it's going to get too obvious.
Once something transpired that gave me the opportunity to clear my name in front of everybody.
You chose not to.
I was going to. I said something to you. I was like, well, we can clear it today.
Yeah. I probably should have let that happen.
You was like, nah, don't do that.
I probably should have let that happen.
Why? We can clear it today.
Yeah, I probably should have let that happen for real.
But yeah, y'all.
So then we still ended up married, but we got to get to that.
Still
We ain't even got to the
no.
We ain't even got to the part.
But this is okay.
This is good. Keep going. I'm just thinking,
like,
but it seemed like it was a lifetime. Tam, what's up?
Y'all, it was a lot going on. It was a whole
very
lot
short period of time
going on. So we get real strong.
Mm-hmm.
We get...
Oh, the text message. You didn't even talk about how we
I don't remember. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I was tight.
I don't remember what happened, but
and
it was
you ended up trying to explain to me, and I wasn't trying to hear you.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
Yeah.
I gave you the cold shoulder for a while because I wasn't trying to hear what you was talking about.
Yep.
Yeah, I took it way worse than you thought I took it. I was going to take it.
Yep.
And I was like, nah, I ain't trying to hear what you got to say. You ain't got nothing to say.
Y'all, this is after.
This is after the picture and everything.
Everything.
And just like a N-word, I don't got nothing to say to you. A hypocrite.
Yes, I was like, what?
But the real vibes was, I think my vibe was, I don't really like them like you expressing you like this person. So it's different. I think that's what I was thinking. Yeah, I mean, hey, it could be very out of pocket. It could be very not true, but I'm just letting you know that it's possible.
Extremely out of pocket.
Yeah.
But that's probably
Hey, you think that's some partial truth to that?
what?
Do you think I like didn't take the girls serious and your message sounded like you took that dude serious, so I was more hurt that it was serious? You think that's possible?
I don't know if I can say yes and I don't know if I can say no
Me
because
either, I'm
I
not
know
sure.
one particular person. The other one was just, oh, you here. But I know that one particular person had a hook in your heart.
The three-way call?
Yeah.
Yeah, the girl from the three-way call. Yeah.
Yeah. That particular person had a hook in his heart.
Yeah.
And
It was bad.
yeah, it was worse than what I felt for that person. I really didn't have y'all, I hate to be this transparent, but I have to be this transparent.
Yeah, TJ.
I never felt
Oh, I know what you're gonna say.
about any guy. I never felt
Yeah.
anything remotely close to what I felt for him for anybody else.
And she was afraid to be transparent about that because she didn't want me to misuse and
Yeah.
abuse that truth.
Yeah, because guys, think about this. I dealt with all of that stuff. I also dealt with being lied on. But it's not so bad of just being lied on. It's how, I can't even say that.
Yeah, you can't.
But you know what I'm finna say.
I mean, if you ain't saying nobody name,
Close and how close.
Oh yeah, you can say that. You can say
how
that.
close knit these two were. Like, of course, this is like his mindset. Of course, I'm gonna believe this person because
The history. We'll just say it like that.
of the history we have.
Yeah.
Him and that person. I'm
Yeah.
gonna believe that person because of the history
And you're
we have.
and you're an extremely popular girl that be going from city to
From
city,
city
state
to
state.
city.
And I know how I deal with girls that go from city to from city to city, state to state. So you're doing the same thing. So I believe him
Like off rip.
straight up.
Off rip. He believed them off rip. And I'm sitting here like, yo, I was broken.
Yeah.
After that experience, oh my God, I don't want to feel that no more.
Yeah.
After that experience, I had never been so broken before in my life because you're going to sit here and tell me I did something I know I didn't do.
Yeah.
And you're going to believe somebody who, if they had the chance to be with me, would have.
Yeah.
Like, it broke me, y'all. It did. It broke me to the point where I believe that's when I made the decision to not put my all into anybody and not truly trust anybody, because at the end of the day, somebody can believe a liar and your truth mean nothing. And I was like,
You don't even want to give
yo,
nobody that option.
I never wanted, after that point, it was hard for me to be overly expressive about how I felt. It was hard for me to give 100% of my heart because I was so scared that at any given moment, it could be taken away from me.
Yeah.
So, like, that moment in time really, it took a toll on me. And I was very, very young, y'all. I was young, but it hit hard, and it took a toll on me because I didn't know what to do with that.
Yeah.
So, of course, if my sister's still watching, she probably pissed. But, of course, I dealt with that on my own.
Yeah.
I did. I dealt with that on my own. I never talked about it. I just left it alone. And I told him, I was like, well, if you want to believe
It was
this,
bad, y'all.
if you want to believe them, and I mean, he called me angry, like screaming.
It was bad.
Yelling.
It was bad.
What?
It was bad.
I
It
was
was
like,
bad.
no, that's not remotely close to the story at all. If you want to know the story, I can tell you.
Yeah. It was bad. It was
Yo.
bad. It was bad, man. How in the world did we get through that?
I honestly do not remember.
Jesus Christ.
I don't know, because the crazy thing is, I healed.
You about to break?
I healed through writing and making music.
Oh yeah. That's the
I
where it's
literally
at.
healed through writing and making music
yeah.
at that point
Yeah.
in my mama's house.
Yeah.
Because after that, y'all, I still had to see this person all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
All the time. All the time. So, both liars all the time. But,
Yeah. Which
after that,
oh, okay, go ahead.
girl, it was tough, but
Yeah.
it was something that I never talked about this.
Yeah, it's good that you're talking about it.
It was something that I really, it's probably something that I need to talk about, like maybe do a podcast about.
Yeah, we could do another episode.
Because
And okay, let me go here. I'm about to change the subject. I'm not going to change the subject, but I'm going to stop the story. Men who have influence over people, whether it's another person, whether you're a brother to someone, whether you're a father figure to someone, whether you're a big bro or an uncle to someone, like, don't use your influence with people to manipulate people, women in particular.
Yeah.
Like, the fact that guys with swag and gifting and good professional track records using that influence to manipulate, misuse, and discredit women, that's not cool, man.
Yeah.
And once I really got out of my head, because there's a lot of things, I'm not going to explain it right now because it's a lot for me to unpack, but there was a lot of things going through my head about the situation. But once I kind of like took a million steps back, I'm like, yo, man, dudes be really doing women wrong in that aspect. Like, dudes will lie and say they smashed a girl just to be a part of a conversation. Dudes will act like they want to be cool with a girl just so they can try to get in her pants just to go and have the conversation.
Yeah. I don't understand that part, but yes.
And like, while dudes are out here chasing clout, they don't understand the emotional trauma that causes the woman once it gets back to her.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And it's one thing for it to happen and the girl just have to be like, man, I shouldn't have slept with that dude. It's another thing for it to have never happened
Yeah.
and people believe it.
Yeah.
especially the one you love that you're trying to build a future with.
Absolutely.
And it's like, it made me want to be a better man, yo, because it's like dudes be out here father figuring. They supposed to be big bro to a girl. They supposed to be uncle to a girl. They supposed to be a father figure to a girl, and they out here out of pocket.
Yeah.
They have bad motives, and they try to dress them up like, let me teach you how to play, or let me know whenever anything is wrong, or if you ever need anything, call me. Dude, you ain't on that for real.
Yeah.
You on some other junk.
Yeah.
Come lay these vocals for me, dog. You want some other junk, dog.
Yeah.
And dudes, we kind of can finesse and move through life where it can honestly be something that we literally don't remember. It ain't like that for women, yo.
Yeah.
That junk don't go away for women. And women can be traumatized and mentally scorned for years and years at a time, and it makes them difficult to navigate relationships. It makes it difficult for them to be able to know who's genuine and who's not. Like, somebody can come to them that's really for real, but they like, nah. Whether it's personal, whether it's professional, they just like, they start side-eyeing everybody.
Yeah.
Just for a dude to be able to brag
Yeah.
or to get your rocks off. Like, you would take a woman through emotional and mental trauma just to tell the homies what you did. Yo.
Or lie about it.
Or lie about it. Or just make up a story.
Just make it up.
Like, men with influence, man. If you have women around you that love you and they honor you and they respect you, do what you gotta do to man up and do right by them.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm gonna step on some women's shoes too. I gotta step on women's toes too.
Okay, go ahead.
Cause I've witnessed women do the same thing to men. I've seen that with my own eyes. I've seen girls do the same thing to boys, to guys. Like, I think it's really a thing of self-control and mental self-control, emotional self-control.
Yeah.
Because women be out here doing that too. Like, they'll take women of influence, y'all come on now. They'll take a young guy who's green and don't really know anybody, looking for an opportunity, and I don't want to say the R word, but
Abuse.
they will abuse them.
Yeah.
They will abuse them
Yeah.
to the point of no return, which can turn them into the man who then say, okay, well, women really don't want a good man who has a good heart.
So I'm going to play this game.
Yeah, so maybe this is how it really is out here. Okay, let me change it up. Y'all.
So now you just turned a person into a...
Completely tainted. Completely tainted. Completely tainted.
And then there becomes the domino effect of hurt people hurting people.
Hurt people hurting
And then it just becomes a pool of people just going crazy on each other.
Exactly. That's
I'm
why...
going to get you before you get me. Yes.
That's why when I witnessed and when I lived that in my life, that little piece in my life, I decided to pull back and put those feelings and emotions into music so that I wouldn't be that person. Because I could have, y'all, mind you, I'm going everywhere every weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That could have turned me into a person that I really didn't want to be.
Yeah, you could have been wilding.
I could have been out here like for real. But that I took a different approach. And I mean, I didn't have any, I don't want to say that. I'll talk about it later. But I didn't I took a different approach, and I'm grateful that I took that approach because it allowed me the opportunity to take him seriously enough for him to want to take me serious.
Yeah.
Um
I was very angry with that, but I
no, y'all, no. It stayed in his heart for a long time.
yeah.
As if it really happened. Like
Yeah,
it
that's what's crazy.
stayed in his heart
But let me tell you why.
for a very long time.
But let me tell you why. And I'm gonna say it. I'm not gonna say the name, cause I'm not gonna do that. Some of y'all know my story. And that's why you can't, that's why you have to be careful. That's why, cause niggas just, see, cause people just be moving and they don't be thinking on how they are traumatizing people. I'm in the middle of a situation with two people I really, really love with all of my heart. You have this guy who represents everything I've ever been brought up in. And you have this woman who's going to be a part of everything that I do for the rest of my life. And that was hard. I wasn't there. And the circumstances, and this is why environment and stuff is key.
Mm-hmm.
Because even though it was a lie, my wife was in an environment where that could have easily been true.
The truth. Easily been the truth. Easily. And that was that. I think that's what hurt me the most because I knew that fact, but I couldn't do nothing about it. That was literally like my.
Yeah, so it was
my
rough.
whole my whole adulthood was tainted by that truth.
Yeah.
And it wasn't my truth.
Hmm.
It was just an associated truth. And it was an associated truth. And it was literally nothing I can do about it. But my truth was all I could do something about, and it wasn't believed. So
this is why environments are strong.
yeah.
So now when people are like, man, Shy don't never go nowhere. She don't never talk to nobody. She's standoffish. She thinks she all that. No. There was a time in her life where she was in an environment that she couldn't control, and it made people think of her in ways that were not true, but could have easily been perceived as true because of how she had to move.
Yeah, I ain't had no choice. I mean, I had no choice. And I was okay because it wasn't my truth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's all you had to stand on.
that's all I had to stand on. Like, I literally, I was okay in it, even though it wasn't a good thing. I was okay in it because I was singled out within my own, like, I cut myself off from what was going on around me. So, like, I had my own bubble around myself.
Yeah.
And I was okay because I knew what I did and did not do.
Yeah.
So that was just, that moment took me to a place of, this is what it feels like when it is the truth.
Yeah.
And I don't ever want that to be my truth.
So when I get control of this what I ain't gonna never do. So when we got older, my wife would be like, "Oh, your friends ain't really your friends, man."
Yeah.
All your people don't really mean you well, man. All these gigs, they not productive, yo. It ain't. I know what you used to. I know how you were raised. I know how much I know how much all of them mean to you. But I see real clear
Yeah.
a truth that you're blinded by. Like she sees an objective truth that I'm unable to see because you know how you pass gas and after a minute you don't smell it no more and then a person walk in and be like, "Good, what is that wretched smell?"
Yo.
That's what it's like.
Sidebar. Passing gas or talking about farts is the one thing that will kill me in laughter. You can talk about anything else, but if you mention gas
Oh my God.
or Putin, bro, I am done.
But that's what it's like though, and it's like so and it took a while being where I'm from, I've been loyal to what I've been used to for so long that it took a while for me to your woman will be the realest on your team. This is a fact, and it goes right back to where we are today. The decision to separate from the pack was to be able to protect who we really are, because we've been in environments and circles where like guilty by association is real.
Yeah. That stuff is really real.
Guilty by association is real.
It really is.
And you have people out here who have decent professional lives who behind closed doors they not the person that they seem to be professionally. And that stuff,
I'm not gonna say what I was about to say. It
Wo-
was real petty.
don't be petty concerning what I just said.
No, just thinking about it, like,
So yeah, as a man, it is my desire as a man to not just be, if Jameer and Shalia and Jalea are not talking highly of me when I'm not around, I don't care how dope no record is. I don't want to be the guy that people love professionally, and then you talk to my child and they tell you some off the chain stories.
yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to be at no Grammys accepting an award and my wife at the crib side-eyeing the TV. I don't want that. And I don't want to be connected with people who don't have a good rapport with the people who don't see them as the platform version of themselves. I want to be closely connected with people who a client, they wife say the same thing a client say, and vice versa. I don't want, like, and I've worked on that with my wife, like, because she used to get mad, like, you nicer to these artists than you are to me.
And was.
And I started to realize it's like, I don't want my wife, because that can create insecurity. Like, I can create an environment that makes my wife insecure if I talk nice to all the female clients that I have, and then I'm always mean to her, which was a thing. I'm so familiar with her. I'm so annoyed with her that I'm just antsy all the time. But then I talk to this girl that I'm about to work with, and I don't got the same tone of voice. She like, yo, but that's played out, Brody. If I ain't talking nice to my wife, then it don't matter how nice I'm talking to nobody.
Oh, talking about pissed. Oh, I was mad.
So it's like, I want to be a great man who happens to produce music. I don't want to be a great producer and a bad man. I don't want to be world renowned to people who don't know me and be, what's a good word? Frowned upon or resented by or hated by my family. Because that's not right. Simply put, that's not right.
Yeah.
That's not right, man. And I've been in environments and I've been around people where that's the case. And my wife was sent to save me from that. So her and I always knew we were each other's future, even when we were navigating as children. She had a better ground, the same way she does now. She's the same person now. We just married and we've matured, but she has been the foundation of our relationship and the reason it has continued from day one to whatever day this is. We've been married how long?
Almost 13 years.
We were dating for how long?
2 years.
So if we count, we started going together in September.
Yeah.
And then we got married in September.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
We started,
So how many years has it been?
like dating and
From September to now. From the 1st September to now.
almost 15.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Almost 15 years.
September 23 will be 15 years.
September 20 what?
3. September year 23.
Oh, yeah. I'd say 23rd.
Yeah. September 2023 will be 15 years.
Because we were we started dating like right before the Labor Day gig.
Yeah. So I've been with you for half of my existing life on earth.
You and I both. Yes.
So y'all have to understand. So that gives you context for the tug of war. It's like everything that I've always been versus everything that I'm going to be. They represent who I've always been. She represents who I'm going to be. And there was a period in my life where that was hard to juggle. Yeah, I've made a clear decision now, but then it wasn't. I did both. I tried to manage both, thinking that they could coexist.
It was a big struggle.
Yeah, it was tough.
It was a real big struggle.
It was tough, man.
Yeah.
It was tough. So I just want to be, and it's no knock to anybody. It's no knock to anybody because I love everybody.
Yeah, he does.
I genuinely love everybody. I honestly don't like telling my stories because I love everybody so much that this is no knock to them. But it's my truth.
Mm-hmm.
And it's my life. It's my trauma. I've had to endure it, and I have the right to speak about it.
That's it. Yeah, I feel I'm in that same boat because my stories are very, very, very close to home. So it's like it's tough. It's tough to talk about. I ain't got to that place yet right now.
Yeah.
It's still a struggle. But at the end of the day, whether people like it or not, you have the right to express your truth.
Yeah.
Always. And it's, unless their pride is too big, it should be understood, especially if it's met with, hey, this is my story. And we're humble people. So we tell our stories with humility.
Yeah.
Even if it's hilarious. But
and we definitely don't name names because yes sir.
Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah, when you and we I'm going to always protect everybody that I'm referring to because I actively love all of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
I actively love all of them, and at the end of the day, we're all still becoming.
Mm-hmm.
We are all still learning. We are all still growing, and everybody's in different walks of life. So you have to just you have to be wise, and you have to be strategic in your living and your growing, because we're not out here to sow discord, start beefs, have arguments, fights. But we are here to tell you to love yourself enough to not be misused, manipulated, beat up on, whether that is mentally, spiritually, or physically by anybody. Like, you don't deserve that.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't deserve that. And if we are in relationships where your truth can turn into alts and words of hate and like turn bad, if you're ever in a relationship personally or professionally where your truth causes damage, that's not a good relationship.
Yeah.
It's okay if it causes friction, but if it causes damage, like where somebody like going crazy, that's not cool. And I started to realize that my wife is here to save me. Woo, this is my savior. So I'm looking at her like, yo, she gonna be my wife. And God is like, yep, because I need to deliver you, my guy. So let me go and show you early. Let me go. I know the plans. God let me see my wife at 9, live a whole life with and without. Y'all have to understand, by the time Jamario introduced her to me, A little while later, she was a part of the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Up until today.
Yeah. Literally.
Out of all the things that I did, out of all the things that I've struggled with, she's been here. So it's wild. She has really been my saving grace, man. And let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all up here are married. Some of y'all up here soon to get married. Some of y'all are up here are single. Let me tell you something about marriage based on what I've learned. I don't know if this is the unadulterated truth about relationships or marriage, but let me tell you something. From my experience, when God sends you your forever person, be prepared to be challenged to fix yourself. Like, so many times we go into situations with a checklist of what we want our significant other to be, when we're not even built to receive what we think our requirements are. You not ready for what you like. We get to such an arrogant place that we say what we don't want in a person when we really not even fit to handle the perfect person that we want.
Yeah.
No, when you get in covenant with a person that's your forever person, you about to be tried, dog. I'm talking about, woo, you think you finna be telling them what they don't need to do to you. Shiy. Shiy. Shiy.
Yeah.
These kinds of conversations around family keep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Ronnie. Like, boy, like, because we are such entitled people that we handle relationships from the perspective of what we ain't gonna let nobody do to us.
Yeah. Yeah.
Forgetting that we are not sweet at all.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, man, if you add, oh my God, this can get so serious. If you add childhood trauma or being abused or being fatherless or having an abusive father, having an absent mother, being picked on or being bullied, when you start adding that stuff, because look, you could be talking to your person and they say something and not mean no harm, and you think about the teacher who made you feel like trash.
Trigger.
And then you say something out of pocket to your person that caused y'all to be physically fighting. Mm-hmm. And it's because you ain't dealt with the trauma of how you felt about what your teacher said to you.
Mm-hmm.
But we ready to tell somebody what we ain't gonna allow. Bro, being in covenant with somebody will check you. And if you ain't dealing with your traumas, you finna blank something up.
Ooh-wee.
If you ain't breaking generational curses, you finna blank something up. If you see bad patterns of people, parents, mentors before you, and you know how destructive that was, if it's in your nature to repeat the cycle,
Yeah.
go get help.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you are a person, listen to how this is why we need help. If you are a person that has suffered physical abuse as a man, and then your pride and ego still makes you go hit somebody, you know you toe down as a man.
Yeah.
Go get help.
Women too.
Women too. I can, you know me. I'm talking about men because I'm a man.
I
yeah.
know, but
so
like,
yeah, jump
I
in.
I have to say that because women do that too. Like, you physically get beat by a mother or physically get attacked by a father or a family friend, and or all you see is your mama beating on somebody, and that's how they get their way.
So then you have a child,
Yeah.
and you don't like the grades on their report card, and you go to stomping on their face.
Yeah.
Do you know what you just did to that child? Now that child has to feel like the 12-year-old version of you.
Yeah. Trauma is.
And now we finna repeat it all.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody gotta stop that jank.
Generational. It's like,
Yo, it can get crazy.
it really can. But even
It can get crazy.
women even beat on men.
Oh yeah, they do.
Like,
Or mentally abuse men,
exactly.
or belittle men who they don't feel meet the criteria of the type of man who can rule over them.
yeah. Yeah.
They don't have the physical attributes or the vernacular or the income of the type of man that can rule over them.
Yes. Yes. You're right. Leisha and Jamaica. Generational
Generational curses.
curses is what I meant.
They are.
Are
They're a real
extremely.
thing, and they can become. Y'all, that's why I was scared to have a son. I was scared to have a son because I've been through things that no person deserves. And if I feel that I'm capable of repeating it, I would have rather not bring a son into the world because he doesn't deserve that.
I was afraid to have a son too. But my reason was because I've seen how men get treated.
Mm-hmm.
And I was afraid because I didn't want my son to have to experience that.
Yeah.
Because I know me as a person.
You'll go to jail. She'll be in the headlines, dog. They have headlines about her. She gonna go hard. Homegirl will be a criminal if it's
Because
necessary.
I don't.
She will get a felony charge if necessary, and
I don't
don't
play about
mind telling
I
it.
don't play about my kids.
And smile on the mugshot.
I don't play about my kids. Like, Jalea be so nervous.
Jalea don't even want her to come to the school right now.
Yes, like,
No, sir.
I'm
She
like,
don't want her at that school. No,
I'm
mama,
like,
please.
Leah.
No, mama, stay home.
and-
Oh, Lord. Mama, I
In
know
order-
she be telling her some crazy stories. And then she still, like, Jalea will tell her mama a crazy story. Get her mama revved up and be like, Lord Jesus, mama, still, please don't come. I'm all right. I mean, it won't that bad. She try to reverse the story. It won't even, I mean, I know what I said, but it's real. Like, generational curses are real.
Yeah.
And by default, we either repeat the behavior or we go the extreme opposite way of the behavior, and neither one of those are healthy.
Yeah.
Doing the same thing or doing the extreme opposite, neither one of them are healthy.
Yeah.
You have to understand the psyche of the person who you saw be that person. You have to understand the circumstances, the situations, and the frame of mind to understand the why, even if it wasn't right. Look at yourself, look at your personality traits, look at what triggers you, and go to therapy, talk to God, all of the above at the same time, and be like, all right, how do I work out these things? Because I have these same, I'm a part of, I have their DNA. So it is easy for me to respond the same way. So what do I need to do? What do I need to deal with? What do I need to face so that I'm not triggered to respond to situations the same way? Because by birth, literally, my blood is their blood. So if I'm not healed, if I'm not self-aware, I'm going to pick up the bottle too. I'm going to hit my wife too. I'm going to belittle men too.
Drugs.
I'ma abuse drugs too.
Yeah.
I'ma say mean things to my kids too. My daddy did it to me. That made me the man that I am. So you don't love your son if you ain't talking down to him. No, that's not right.
Mamas too.
Mamas too. Especially if you know that hurt you.
Yeah.
Like masking it as if I'm the person I am today because I went through that, so they should be able to handle it. No, you survived it.
You survived it. You definitely did.
You survived it. Please do not do that again. Please. That is not, you do not deserve an award for surviving it, let alone repeating it. It is by the grace of God that you survived it. That is not the way to do it. Just because you came out, you didn't come out all right. You did not
traumatized.
You did not come out all right. So please do not do it to somebody else.
Yeah.
You not okay. Look at, hey, my mama did it to me. Look at the man that I am today. Wrong. You is not sweet. Exactly. If you look at the man you are today, please don't do that.
Yeah.
Tell the truth about the 12-year-old boy in you that's crushed by how your daddy treated you. Tell the truth about it to yourself and others. And look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself, I ain't doing that to my son by any means necessary.
Yeah. Son or daughter. At the end of the day, just got to be careful. And one thing I say a lot, and I've learned over the years, that truth be told, I'm not a victim to anything. But I've just experienced some things that has caused trauma.
Leisha said forgiving them is the hardest part. That's a whole nother conversation.
Yes. It caused trauma, and it caused certain decision making based on my ability to have self-control. Y'all, self-control. And me and my husband, we had this debate one time. We were talking about
Abuse. The police and stuff.
We were talking about physical abuse and verbal abuse.
Uh-huh.
And were we trying to determine... No, he was saying typically a person who puts their hand on a person gets in more trouble, shunned upon, and I'm gonna just use those two, more than the person who verbally abuses a person and emotionally abuses a person. I disagreed
by
with
law,
him.
right? I was saying by law or
No,
or
you
we
were
saying
saying
by people.
People. I brought up the law thing.
Okay, cool. As an example to show why it was different.
Yes. I told him, I said no, because he was saying that, honestly, it's not fair that people get to talk down to people and it not be a thing more so than a person putting their hands on a person.
Explain that a little more clear.
Like...
Or you want me to explain it?
You explain, like...
I was saying that verbal abuse and mental abuse can hurt a person just as bad, or if not worse, than physical abuse. But because of the visual...
Because of the physical damage.
Because of the physical damage, we treat physical abuse as if it's worse than any other kind of abuse. Mm-hmm. That's what it was.
And I was telling him, I don't think either or is worse. But physical abuse, excuse me guys, physical abuse can be what was the word I used? You can have self-control. I was basically telling him all of it is a matter of self-control.
A lack of
Lack of self-control. That's exactly what I said.
Anybody who abuses anybody in any way has a lack of self-control.
That's exactly what I said to him. He was like, how can you say that though? He's like, how can you say that though? Like, it's not the same, and it's not looked at as the same. Like right now, if I go and I punch somebody in the face because they put me in a chokehold, like you can't see the physical marks on my neck because I had on a scarf, but you can see the black eye, and I'll go to jail or something. But if somebody verbally abuses me, you can't see the stains on my heart.
But I'm hurt.
You can't see the times. You can't see how much I cry at night. You can't see how it affects my psyche to the point where sometimes I don't even know if I want to live or not.
Yeah.
Like, he's like, how can you say that?
I felt like the world at large does not put enough energy into the other types of abuse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Shiy was trying to explain to me why, and I won't trying to hear it.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, man, there's people out here that ain't never been hit before, but they would probably rather be punched than to be talked to the way they were talked to by their mama.
Yeah. Yeah. I gave him the example. I was like, here's how the world sees it. And I used police and like an altercation with a person. I was like,
I agree with that, TJ.
I was telling him, I was like, we don't always see the verbal abuse that people, this is not to be political, so you can save it. If anybody in here come in here political, save it. What I was saying is just an example. But we don't always see the verbal abuse people put on police. Yes, they have a duty. Yes, they're supposed to like mentally be okay mentally enough to block all of that trash out and get to the root of protecting people. But we don't see the physical and emotional damage that civilians like really put on policemen. But we have cell phones now where we can see the brutality that comes from the policeman getting physical. That was not to justify anything. That was not to justify a darn thing. But you have two different things that transpire. Either a person ends up getting killed or hurt physically so bad that they're in the tabloids and the policemen are ridiculed. Or you have a policeman who has a dash cam or one of them things on their chest, and you can see the brutality in the words that they use towards these people. But which one does the world see as worse? The world sees the brutality of somebody being beat halfway to death worse. I was explaining to him, even though you can see marks, you can see bruises, you can see all of that, I honestly think at the end of the day, neither one should be ruled as worse as the worse
or better
than the other.
It all comes down to people should have self-control.
Comes down to self control.
And when she explained that to me, like once we got over, because we were at war. We were at war about that.
Yeah,
But
it was
once
a big conversation.
But once the war was over, she I started to think about what she was saying, like, because at the end of the day, all abuse that people inflict are a result of trauma and pain that they have not properly dealt with.
Yeah.
Anytime you belittle a person, anytime you talk down to a person, and anytime that you beat a person, it's because you got an issue with you that you have not resolved.
Absolutely.
Every time a person is abused, the abuser has a problem with they self that they have not faced.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's no abuse that you will find that is not connected to the abuser being traumatized. Mm-hmm. There ain't one. There ain't one. So when you in an argument with your girlfriend and you go left on her, that's because you ain't sweet. When you say something slick to your man, that's because there's an issue in your heart that you need to probably fix. Mm-hmm. And you're hurting someone else because you're responding to a situation from a hurt place. So, your girl say something to you that triggers your trauma. It is easier to respond with pride and hit her than to respond with humility and say, you making me feel like my mama made me feel, and she made me feel like I was never good enough. Instead of telling your girl that you were 13, so you couldn't hit your mama, but now you're 35, you can hit your wife.
Mm-hmm.
Or girlfriend. So that's what you gonna do.
Yeah.
Cause she done took you back 20 years, 12 years. You feel like that little boy again, and because you up some size, you ain't finna let that repeat because now you got some control. All abuse stems from trauma. Yeah. Verbal, physical, mental.
Yeah.
Anytime a person is abused, it's because the abuser is responding from a traumatized place. So when we get in these relationships with people and we about to get married, boy, no, both of y'all need counseling. Mm-hmm. Y'all finna tell something up. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about. If y'all don't get counseling, y'all finna tear the roof off this piece.
Yeah.
Y'all finna blow. Yo. And then what happens is when you are too prideful to face it and you tell yourself you don't need it, you have an entitlement that makes you repeat it. And then you want your children to just take it. Ooh. Your entitlement makes you feel like it's okay for you to repeat it. And then you just take your child through it, and then you look at them like, yeah, this how I live, so this how you gonna live. Nigga, you are not all right. Why would you take your children through a thing that literally messed you up? Just think logically.
Yeah. But sometimes that's not easy to even think about when you've been abused.
Yeah. Okay.
And you don't have any examples of what that even looks like.
Yeah, because your daddy was too tough to do it.
Yeah,
Therapy.
Literally, you have to.
Yeah.
Within yourself, you have to come to grips and be like, yo, I need help. And if I don't get help soon, I'm going to tear some mess up even worse than I already have. Like, I need to find a therapist. I need to find some kind of way. If I need to get in rehab, it needs to be something that causes me to shut everything out to the point where I'm not influenced or provoked to go back to what that
Brittany.
Whatever it causes me to attack or whatever causes me to get in that headspace. I need help.
I need help. I need help.
I need help.
And to people who are out there that don't think you need help, and you want to know, if you want a way to see, if you're like, I don't think I need help, but I'm curious to know, ask your spouse or your girlfriend or your kids or your mama or your daddy.
And tell them to be honest.
Oh my God.
Because
create the space where they don't feel like it's safer to lie.
Yeah. Yep.
Create a space where I'm only talking for men because I'm a man. You have to create a space where your girl don't think you're gonna slap her if she tell you the truth. Because if she think you're gonna slap her, she gonna lie.
I mean, even men, if they try to go to their girls and all they gonna do is yell,
belittle them and key.
Like snap and just nag all the time and try to make it seem like it's not as big of a deal as it actually is.
He ain't gonna feel secure.
Nah.
He ain't gonna do it.
If in every argument you make him feel like you're always right,
he ain't gonna never want to.
Why would he be honest?
Yeah, he ain't gonna never. He gonna keep lying to you. If you never open up the floor for a man to be transparent, if you don't create an environment where he can put the whole hard facade down, if he can't do that with you, or you ain't finna get the real him ever. He'll marry you and be married married to you for 30 years, and you still never know him for real. Mm-hmm. He'll just be good enough at it to sustain and maintain, but you'll never have the whole him because he's either afraid or you make him feel like he's not allowed to be
vulnerable.
Yes,
y'all, and that's sidebar. That's one thing I don't play about. Like, I'm a protector at heart. So when it comes to my husband, I don't care who you are. Like, I don't play about stuff like that. Yeah. Like, I allow my husband to be who he is. Like, my husband will cry at the drop of a dime. Like,
and she's never made me feel like a weak man before.
Feel like
I'm a weak man.
That's a terrible thing, or
she never.
You too old to be crying. No,
she's never done that.
I've never made him feel like that, and the reason is because even with my children, like, I want you to be able to open up to me. I want you to be able to cry to me because, first of all, I love you so much that I don't want to taint your feelings and taint your tears. And what I mean by taint their tears, you can tell somebody, you can put somebody in a headspace where they feel uncomfortable being vulnerable.
Yeah. And then, but let me say this, and I'm gonna tell you the thing about that, yo. We know, girl, you don't play about him.
I sure don't.
Blah, blah, blah. Hey, but I'm gonna tell you the thing. I'm gonna tell you the thing that Let me tell you. I'm gonna be transparent and tell y'all a thing that I had to deal with, and this can apply to men and women. It is hypocritical to not provide a safe space and then be mad when he or she goes and find a safe place.
Yeah.
Because we are social creatures.
Talk about it.
If I can't talk to you, I'm going to have a nervous breakdown if I don't talk to somebody. Yeah. If I tried to talk to you, and this is the 50 millionth time that you have rejected me, when I go talk to somebody else, don't act like you gonna buck up on me and them.
Yeah, shut up. Hush. Don't say a word.
They doing you a favor because they doing something you don't want to do. I'm trying to stay here with you and just talk to them. If you want me to stay here and don't want me to talk to you, they doing you a favor. Mm-hmm. They picking up some of your slack. So instead of trying to fight them, you might want to thank them.
Facts.
Because you refuse to listen. So you might want to be like, thank you. Instead, we'll get an attitude. We'll get jealous.
And pride, you know.
Yeah, we'll get prideful. And it's like, but bro, I tried to talk to you.
Yeah, but if you can't talk to me, you can't talk to nobody else.
We be on that jump.
Huh? So you don't want to talk to me.
But you don't want me to talk to nobody else. Yep, that's exactly it.
So I'm supposed to deal with my life on my own with no relief and
no outlet, no relief, no
nothing.
No circle of people who can help me get through this. No way to process the information. Just keep taking it. Mm-mm. Oh, no, dog. Mm-mm. Just so your reputation can be intact. Mm-mm. So you can be the hero everywhere we go. Mm-mm. You don't want it to be found out that your girl was talking to another person about y'all problems. That's why you don't want her talking to nobody. Because you don't want to look bad.
Mm-hmm. Or, look bad because she can't talk to you.
Yeah.
And that's shameful. Like
that. Now you shame.
Yeah, now you...
Now you shame.
You shame because...
Now the people know the real you.
Yeah, they know you ain't sweet.
Now you shame. When you could just really deal with the real you.
Yeah.
I mean, instead of going through the feedback loop or the cycle of being in defense mode to protect a truth that you want. Why you mad at people discovering the truth that you refuse to change? If you don't like that it's the truth, build a new truth.
Yes. Fix it. Fix it, Jesus. Fix it.
So you trying to do damage control because people know the truth. And you don't like that people know the truth, but you don't care enough to change the truth. If it's embarrassing that you're an abuser and you don't want your wife telling people what she go through because you're an abuser, the fastest way to get your wife to stop calling you an abuser is to stop being abusive. That's the best. Hey, you don't want me to call you an abuser no more? Stop hitting me.
Yeah. Brittany, right? She said that stems from what goes on in the house stays in the house.
Oh, nah, man. Listen. Nah, I ain't about that. Nah. Now that we can have certain things.
Now certain stuff.
Give me some facts.
Certain
stuff. That's a fact.
Need to hit.
That's a fact.
Go past the door.
But the stuff that can cause you to be destroyed, the stuff that can cause you to lose yourself, the stuff that can cause you to be afraid of your spouse, whether it's afraid to not be transparent, whether it's afraid to tell them the truth about themselves, whether you're afraid that you're going to get hit. If a person got to live in a house where they scared, that environment is not sweet.
Right. Not everything, girl.
Listen, that's not a good environment. If a person has to walk around their home afraid on any level, that is not a good environment. And if you are contributing to that fear, go get help.
Or eggshells, like
ooh,
having to walk on eggshells around your house because of a person making you feel like you can't even breathe without there being an issue.
Yeah.
It's time to go.
Yeah. If the person don't want to fix it, man,
you gotta reevaluate what's going on. But y'all, sometimes it ain't always other people.
Yeah.
It ain't always other people.
What you mean?
Sometimes if you're walking on eggshells in your own home, it might not be them.
Yeah.
And what I mean by that, you can be the one causing the bad environment.
Ooh.
You can be the one causing your own self to walk on eggshells. So I've experienced so much in my life, and I've experienced so much just by observing, to know that it's a dangerous place to be to yourself so much that you're inward when everybody in your house can feel that you go inside so much that it causes chaos inside of your home. It causes confusion and misunderstanding and people not wanting to be in the space. Because you live there. Y'all, that's a whole nother conversation. Like, that's a whole nother thing. Like, and sometimes, y'all, even that comes from trauma.
It's all trauma.
Being that person
Being
comes
an inward
from
person is trauma.
Like,
you never felt like you could speak,
yeah,
so now you don't
because
talk.
Everybody always telling you to shut up.
So now you just shut up before somebody tell you to.
Bro, like,
before you tell me to be quiet, how about I'm just not gonna talk?
People making you feel like they don't want you there. You questioning, like,
so now every time you're around somebody, you don't think nobody ever wants you
yeah,
anywhere.
like, bro, like that type of stuff. I'm convinced we all need help.
Boy, we all crazy.
There's
not a human being on this planet Earth that don't need a therapist.
It's sad, but it's true, man. It's true.
Every single person on planet Earth need a therapist.
Seriously, man. Y'all, every human being on this earth has been through something that is terrible enough that needs
it shapes how they treat
therapy.
people. Yeah. We all crazy. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. The truth of the matter is we all crazy.
We all got problems.
Yeah, and we have to work on ourselves and listen, man. It's okay to be humble.
It is.
It's okay to be like, it's okay for me to say I never had
exactly. Even the therapist need a therapist. That is true.
Yeah.
Because I know they end up going crazy.
Yeah, the therapist definitely need a therapist because they can help people, but a therapist can sit in a room and help you get through something that they still won't face.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Most therapists are therapists because they didn't have anybody to talk to.
Yeah, so they want to fix a problem that they wish they would have been able to. They want to be the person that they wish they would have had.
Yep.
Yeah.
Still traumatized. Probably close their eyes and be traumatized.
Yeah.
Never get help.
Yeah. So we gotta it's a when you realize, and that's the thing, when you realize that we all crazy, cause you can be shamed cause you think you're the only one crazy. That's why we don't get help. Mm-hmm. Cause we're ashamed. What if no? If you where 2 or 3 are gathered, they are all crazy.
Yeah, there's nobody else like me. I know nobody else has been through this.
No, everybody. No, sir. It's too many people on the earth. It's too many people on the earth.
I'm so ashamed.
It's nothing to be ashamed of. Being in an environment where you were picked on, or being in an environment where you were overlooked or physically abused or verbally abused, you're not the only one. Yeah. And I know it can seem like, I know in a room full of people, it can seem embarrassing to say that.
Yeah.
But man, do you know how many other people will say, you're not alone. Mm-hmm. You're not alone. Mm-hmm. You're not alone. So like the joy and beauty we are overcome by the words of our testimony.
Yeah.
And through the words of our testimony, it inspires and provokes and compels other people to get help too. Like, it takes a certain amount of bravery that can break through walls, man, to be honest about your, like, just be straight up. Like, you know what? What's an example? I'm a man, so I'll stay with the physical abuse thing. My daddy used to beat my mama. And now I beat my wife. I beat my wife because when she say stuff that hurts my feelings, I was taught that it's weak for a man to express himself in a vulnerable way. So instead of telling me she hurt my feelings, I'ma hit her to express that she hurt my feelings. Instead of saying, babe, that really hurt. When I was younger, this happened. And when words like that were expressed to me, I would go in my room and close my door and go into my bed and cry. And you're making me feel like that little boy right now. So now your wife, instead of fearing you, she empathizes with you. All of a sudden, y'all are actually closer. Wow. All of a sudden, a moment where you could have chose pride and made her scared of you, you have chose humility, and y'all are closer than ever. So now she's going to respect your trauma enough to be careful with her words.
Yeah.
She's going, if you tell her the truth, she gonna be like, "Oh, I ain't know that. She gonna go in her room and she gonna be like, all right, now we can't, even if he bothers us, we gonna respect what he told us today, and we gonna choose another way to say it.
Yeah.
And we gonna help him through it. But if you just haul off and hit a dog, you have just eliminated her respecting your trauma.
Yeah.
At that point, she don't have to respect it, because you out of pocket. You just went crazy. So no, now she no longer has to cater to the inner boy in you, because you ain't do it right.
Yeah.
You ain't do it right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So yeah. And to my wife's point, women too. Like, women be weird too. And for whatever reason, ladies, you don't have to be so strong that you are abusive.
Yeah.
Like, you can lighten up a little bit. I know not having a father makes you feel like you got to OD on the tough. I know being a single mom makes you feel like you got to OD on the tough. But you don't have to OD on the tough. You just be who you are. You be the fragile woman that you are. You be the sweet woman that you are. And you pray that God connects the dots through relationships to make you whole in situations with your children or in your life. You don't have to OD.
That's good.
Because that overcompensation is not healthy.
Yeah, that's good.
And it's going to just create toxic traits and behaviors that you are going to spew onto people that you're connected to. And you're going to be doing it, telling yourself, well, that's what I was forced to have to do. This is how I was forced to have to be. I didn't have no choice. You might not have had a choice, but today you got one.
Yeah.
Today you have a choice.
Yeah.
When you were 11, you didn't have one. You're 32 now. You're 25 now.
Yeah.
You 33 now.
42.
You 41 now.
Yeah.
You definitely got a choice today.
Yeah.
So to keep the narrative of I ain't had no choice, you got choices now. What we choosing now? Now you are actively choosing to stay toxic. Every day that you are self-aware of your behavior and how it is affecting other people, you are actively choosing to stay toxic.
Yeah. Yes.
You cannot go with the little girl narrative of I didn't have no choice. The little girl didn't have no choice.
Yes.
You not no little girl no more. And if the little girl is still rising, we need to talk to a therapist. Hey, sir. Hey, ma'am. Every time this happens to me, even though I am 45, I feel like the 13-year-old girl again.
Yeah.
Can you help me out?
Yeah.
How we get past that? Every time I hear certain words or every time I hear a certain tone of voice, I feel like when my daddy used to fuss at my mama. So now when my man says something to me, I'm ready to haul off on him because I have not dealt with the emotional trauma that came with my mama and daddy arguing. So now even when my husband don't mean no harm, I'm treating him like he my daddy. I couldn't defend my mama when I was little, but I can check my husband. So I'm checking that guy.
Ooh.
Even when he don't mean no harm, if it looks, smell, or sound like it's about to be what my daddy used to be with my mama, I check him. Go tell somebody that.
It's crazy. That's good.
Because now what's going to happen is your husband going to feel like he can't be the man of his house. So then when he start talking less and being out more, now you tight.
Yeah. Women too.
That we all need somebody to lean on me. When you're not strong, I'll be a friend, right?
Not doing.
I'll help you carry on. What's the next words? For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on me.
You're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, boy. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Yeah.
Hey, we all need somebody to lean on.
Facts.
So that is what we are here for. The funny thing is, we had all this conversation to say, this is not just about music for us.
No.
This is about family. This is about relationships. This is about healing. This is about being whole. This is about love. This is about integrity. This is about service. That's what we're about, y'all. Just call on your brother when you need a hand. Lean on. We all need somebody to lean on. What's next?
I just might have a problem. You understand.
That song
We
is
all
real.
need somebody to lean.
That song literally is the soundtrack to the conversation that we're having.
Yes.
I never even thought about the words like that.
Yes.
It's about being therapists to each other.
Yep.
Hey, let me get some of them. The song is about being therapists to each other. I ain't never thought about that.
Yeah.
Don't tell me that, girl.
No, you can't.
Amen. Glory to God on tonight. Amen. Hey, so listen. We love y'all. We thank y'all for hanging out. Amen. My lips white. That's a sign it's time to go. Hey, what the hell, boy hungry. Boy finna eat some nasty almonds. Delicious.
Just because you don't like to eat healthy,
No,
you
they
can
actually,
shut your mouth.
they're actually banging. I just wish they had some honey nut roasted on there.
Unhealthy tail.
I wish they, I know, man. I ain't right. I wish there was some honey nut roasted on here. Now I like it better.
No, you show smacking like it's good.
Not my fault.
But yeah. This I love. Y'all, if y'all can't tell, I love conversations like this.
We probably need to do this for once a week, every week.
Yeah, like I'm more open with conversations. Just my natural way of being. But yeah. This has been really good. Y'all let us know in the comments if y'all think this is something.
No, Brittany already said it's definitely needed. She beat you to the punch.
Still, let us know
Dominique
in
already
the
said
comments.
it was the best episode.
Can you hush?
Oh,
If you think this is something that we should do at least once a week.
Let's see what y'all say. Yes,
Brittany
yes,
Monche said yes, and yes.
Alicia said you talk more today than
I
ever.
talk
Yeah,
more.
she did.
Exactly.
She gonna talk more.
This is
We hit home for her today.
yes, my element. TJ said yes.
Okay. Once a week we just gonna talk.
Yeah.
Once a week we just gonna talk. Yeah.
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 This is good stuff.
We love y'all, man. We're here for y'all. Y'all here for us. We don't take it for granted. Shout out to the girl with the blue car.
Hey. Y'all. I love her.
Shout out to the girl with the blue car. Hey, gang.
This was actually
Confirmation.
Wow. That's good stuff.
So yeah, we gonna do this once a week.
It's necessary. Okay.
We love y'all. We're gonna see y'all tomorrow. Band Edition Part 2 tomorrow. The homies is coming through. TJ coming early. Hopefully TJ do the podcast, and then me and him gonna go through the strenuous stress of figuring out how y'all gonna hear everything we play and everything that we say.
Yes. Our host is gonna be here.
Huh?
Our host.
Tank is our host. He will be here.
Let's go.
Tank is either driving tonight or tomorrow here. Tank will be here. TJ will be here. TJ Chapman will be here.
We will have.
No, Mika said, what was that? Oh, my noise probably.
Exactly.
I'm sorry.
It sounded like a whole monkey noise.
Yeah. TJ Chapman, TJ Wilson, Ricky Tank Daltrich Jr., Chris Darden, Dominique Britt, Dennis Dudley, and Stephen Pender, and myself. Yeah, that's gonna be a vibe tomorrow. Band Edition.
It's going to be great.
Y'all tune in same time, 6:55 countdown. We're gonna start at 7. It'll be more. We'll be more prepared than last time.
Yeah.
So it'll start on time. So Tank won't have to host for too long.
Yeah.
And I don't know how it's gonna go. I know what I plan to do, but I don't know what's going to actually happen because y'all know the vibes.
Yeah.
So we'll see y'all tomorrow.
Hopefully one day we can get our daughter to do something.
Oh yeah, she be tripping, but that's all right. We love y'all. Peace.